Nasty besties. Owlettes. How are you doing? It's awesome to see everybody in the nest. Happy Thursday. I feel like it's been 7 months since I've seen you last. My goodness. So sorry it's been so long. Things have been a little bit busy in the nest, to say the least. At least I've been busy. I guess. I've missed you all. Hey, everybody. Awesome to see everybody. Miss you too. Hey. We've all changed and realized so much. There's been a lot that's happened. And I'm like, oh my God, if I don't go live tonight, I'm going to be like 6 months behind in the Chantel verse. For sure. Hey, Tony D. How's it going? Hippiesta. Hey. John Galt is here. Michelle Redmond. Maz, Little Seven. Dirt Merchants in the Nest. Tiny Walnut. You went to New Orleans? Fun. How was it? Not during the hurricane, I hope. Were they affected at all? If you've been affected by the hurricane, my prayers are with you. My goodness, I am very concerned about a lot of people. Someone took your garbage can, Abriana. Do you want us to come out? Do you want us to come out and find it? Did you find it? One time, one of my newer neighbors, who since has left, but he took my garbage can accidentally. He didn't know that everyone had an assigned one. I'm like, dude, we pay for these from the town. They're like $75. You don't just grab any one, you know? Whatever. The annoyances. Yeah, you just got power back in your corner of Georgia. Thank God. NOLA is fun. Yeah, it was amazing. A little bit breezy. Lovely. I've never been. Almost went once. Maybe I will someday. The trash can police. Hey, it's a real thing. It is a real thing. I don't know why people, if you move into a community that people own their trash cans, just, take a look at the town, ordinances. Just take a brief skim through so you don't look like an asshole to the rest of the neighborhood. No, I don't have any personal issues with it. Not at all. Can you tell? Not at all. Hey, Hard Rock. How's it going? Hey, Rudy. Okay, Brianna. You haven't found it yet? Do you want us to fly around? We can fly from above and look down over the neighborhood. And we'll find it. One of your neighbors took yours. You had to file a police report, Kelly? Hey, at least you did. Some people just I don't know. I can't. I assume in the beginning that it was an honest mistake, because more than likely it is. I had an issue with my shovel a couple of years ago. My neighbor and I had the same shovel. It was yellow. It was but it was the same. And I used to just keep it on the side of the house just to grab when I was going out to work to do a little shoveling. Well, one day I went out and it was gone. And I'm like, oh my God, someone took, and it wasn't facing the street. You would have had to have been on the other side of my house. And then her boyfriend came over and I saw him outside with a yellow shovel. And I'm like, oh my God, is that my shovel? And I'm like, no, I think they already had. What? Yeah. I did file a report because I'm like, look, it's one. I don't care if anyone borrows it, if they put it back. I really don't. I'm a neighbor, do what you got to do. Just bring it back. And, So it turned out, I think, that her boyfriend did take it, thinking that I had stolen her shovel and wanted to claim it back. But then they realized that they had two shovels, I think. So it reappeared. I know. Hey, if that's the biggest crime I have in my neighborhood, I'm okay with it. Ask first, we ain't family. And I didn't like that someone was on my property, grabbing stuff. That was the biggest thing. Take the shovel. I can buy another shovel. But, why are you even on here on my property? It's weird. Someone just yelled the C word into your face, Tiny Walnut? What? Oh, my God. I wouldn't. Okay. Something similar happened to you, Hard Rock? Chantal doesn't even like the donuts anymore, Little Seven. I don't know about that. I don't think that an unripened banana is gonna soothe her sweet tooth. I don't. You couldn't get a new wheelie bin without the police report? Oh, that makes sense. Hey, Michael Fink. Hey. Grumpy Fluffy Bunny. That's a good idea, Tiny Walnut. People are nuts. They are. It seems to have gotten worse in the last couple of years for certain reasons, where everyone was confined for a while. But now that people are out and about, they're letting their weirdness out. And there's a lot of unhinged behavior, not only like in real life, but online too, of course. You know. So, I don't know. I just ignore people like that. Like, I don't know. I'm not a part of your delusion. So go live it over there, please. I got my own real life going on. I don't have room for all that. I just don't. Someone sold 2 of your potted plants this summer, drove around the neighborhood to see if you can find Anna Gags. That happens in my area because I read it on the Nextdoor app. But not only this, they weren't even potted. I guess somebody dug up plants out of someone's yard and took, there were like holes in the soil when they got home. I would be livid because it takes a lot for me to plant something. Like, it's not just a willy-nilly thing for me. I know, right? But then people were like, oh, that happened to me. That happened. I'm like, what? Yeah, I know I'd be pissed too. Reasons to fight. I know, right? Like, you know, I have a rose bush for one of my dogs that passed. I'm growing a rose bush for her. If I ever came home and that was gone, I'd grab something out of the shed. Okay, that's the first thing. I'm not going to say what I would grab. There's a couple of tools I could think of. And I would probably just go, I don't know. I would see if I could find a trail of dirt. Stop planting pretty stuff. Go to Home Depot, right? Put an alarm on the plants. I am putting a camera out because I had some property damage. Jeez, all my neighborhood issues. You don't need to know all those. Let's get on with it. Okay. I do have a camera already, but I'm getting another one for the front. Because apparently you got to do that. Dirt Merchant says at least she got 7 pounds of cheese and 4 pounds of eggplant. What? To fill the hole that Salah can't or won't? What? What? Excuse me. By eggplant, I mean dick. What do you actually mean by that? Dirt Merchant? Oh my god.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least. That's pretty low, huh? Is that? Thank you, Dirt Merchant. I don't think that it is low. Thank you, Sir Austin. I almost said Sir Merchant. Ugh, what a long day. Thank you, Dirt Merchant. And you know what? Get the eggplant. No, not you. That's not what I meant. Wow. Okay. Eggplant for everybody. All around. Eggplant. Eggplant for all. I'm Mr. Milestone Kimberlina. I'm sorry. Let me roll back. Kimberlina has been an owlet for 6 months. We're all the creme de la creme. Not all of us. Not all, but most of us in the nest are. Yes. Thank you, Kimberlina, for being an owlet for as long as you have. That's awesome. Thank you. And thanks for reminding me there. You have 5 cams up, Hard Rock? I can see why. Your lawn guys whacked your rose bush? That your mother-in-law got you for Char's passing? It still bloomed, though? Oh my god, were you livid? Oh my god. You bought a hunter's cam for your flower bed, Michael? I have all sorts of invaders, 2 foxes, a groundhog, and a skunk so far. Jeez. You'll pass, John? Okay. I'll take the eggplant that no one else wants. That's fine. I could use some leftovers. You got one already, Werschneffer? Okay. All right. Just Jamie says I didn't see any eggplant, but I saw sweet potatoes, really small ones. Also, she never showed us the juice they bought and the chips. Oh, the chips, huh? Interesting. Thank you, Just Jamie.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
What do you think you are? That's way too low. That is way too low. Let's try to boost that as much as possible. Because this chat is la creme de la creme. Oh, it's still low.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
That's a little better, huh? Yeah. Why? Why? Today's a Jewish holiday. Happy Jewish holiday. You were livid. I could see, yeah. There's only one kind of eggplant you like. I like a couple of different types, actually. Rosh Hashanah? Okay. Happy Rosh Hashanah to all who celebrate. I think Salah knows more about sweet potatoes than eggplant. He knows more about baby carrots, I think. Yeah. You also have a yearly war with hornworms and gophers? Oh my goodness. I think I have a chipmunk problem, but that's all. Okay, enough. Boring. Let's get on with it. So we're on our way to the grocery store. We're in these terrible glasses. They are terrible. Oh my goodness. Check that out. Ham and Beans just gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Ham and Beans. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ham and Beans, thank you. Rosebud received one of those, as did Hannah Has Cats, Electra Buzz got one, Omi, and Leona Lynn. Welcome to the nest, and thank you so much, Ham and Beans. Thank you. I wish I had an owl problem. I had a woodpecker problem last year. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. It was a kind of an issue. Everyone shows some love for the Bark Street Boys. Yeah. Bob and Travis Barker. No. They are lightly medicated at the moment, so we may not hear too much. They did have a vet visit last night. We got an update on vision and arthritis. So, yeah. What's boring about gardening? Ugh. I know. That's true. Talking about gardening will be much more interesting than Chantal. You are right. You are right about that. You remember that, Kimberlina? Yeah. Oh, Sansa Cooks has her green thumb out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. Do you like my little collage of the new outfits? What do you think? I like the sunglasses at the bottom of the screen, personally. Your little skunk invader is beautiful. Walked up to you a couple of weeks ago. Oh, you were scared? Well, if it wasn't scared, that's kind of a problem, right? Okay, we're in the car with our beloved husband wearing the leopard dress, the blue leopard dress. Interesting choices, as always. Okay, let's go shopping. Let's do this.
Right, so we're on our way to the Jamia grocery store here in Kuwait to stock up on some food, much needed to restock my kitchen. So I did do an order online, which will come later tonight. But yeah, I want to pick up some things at the physical store. So yalla, let's go.
Yalla. Oh my.
Let's go in and see what we got.
I cannot hear anything, and I'm sure you guys can't. What is going on with that? Oh, let's see. Let me do a little tweaking and twerking over here quickly. Tweaking and twerking. Twerking and tweaking. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me just try turning all of these off and see how that does. Oh, I think it's my overall volume. Yeah, it is. Sorry. I had one of those stupid Microsoft Team meetings. I hate Microsoft Teams. Like, if you use Teams, your coworkers don't like you, okay? I'm telling you. I don't know why people use it. It's a disaster. All right, now I'm going to wish I had those filters back on because it's about to get blasting. All right. Yes. Here we go. We got it. Teams sucks. It really does. Like, you can't even, I don't know. You can't even mess around with your camera. There we go.
Let's go upstairs and check out the specials. Yeah, upstairs they put all the sale items, so.
Oh, let's go upstairs then. Looks a little crowded, huh? Why is she... Okay, I gotta either take her background down here, because it's way distracting. I can't focus on... Oh, I can't focus on this lovely lady in the grocery store here. Okay. Why does she look like she's proud to be there, like she's a co-owner of this supermarket, walking through like, look at me going into the store. Like, everyone goes grocery shopping, Chantal. Everybody. It's Kuwait. Okay. You and your coworkers use Discord without her in it.
Online, which will come later tonight. Okay. But yeah, I want to pick up some things at the physical store. So Yellow, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Hey guys, let's go in and see what we got. First thing I'm gonna do is go upstairs and check out the specials. Yeah, upstairs they put all the sale items, so.
Okay, what I don't, what is this? She is very special. I don't even know what's going on here. She's like barreling through the aisle here, looking up and down and all around. Like, I don't, what is happening? Oh, see that little, no, you can't see that. Of course you can't. Of course not. Let me enlarge. Enlargement. See this green sign over the door here? That's how you know where to go to pray. When you hear the call to prayer in the supermarket, that's how you know where to go. And I said that, I think in the last or in some video. The color green was the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It was his favorite color. So a lot of mosques will have green lights on the exterior. It's just kind of like, you know, when you see green, especially in a Middle Eastern country, it's kind of saying like, over here, Muslims, we're over here. Okay. Wow, it's a pretty empty store, huh?
The cheese section, the deli, the best.
I think you need your mic, Chantal. You can't hear anything. They're closing. They're getting ready to close. There's nothing set out. So she's one of these people that goes in. Sorry. She's one of these people that goes in like 5 minutes before closing. And she's like, okay, I'm here to do my monthly shop. Like, they're trying to go home, Chantal. My God. What are you doing? What are you doing? They were packing up, getting ready to leave. Look at this. There's like nothing out. There's no guy here. See the bug zapper? See the bug zapper above the, on the left there? Yeah.
The deli, the best. Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing in the case. Oh, she's there at 8:45. Closing at 9. Al-Marai is a brand that I have eaten also. It's good. Normal.
Okay, so I need you to tell me what these say. I don't know.
Okay, so this carrot with cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
This eggplant with garlic. This is cucumber.
Did he say eggplant with garlic? Is that what I heard? Did you guys hear eggplant? Something about an eggplant? I don't know if I heard that correctly. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong about that. I don't know. Why is he talking about eggplant, though? Why? By eggplant, I mean dick. I don't know why.
With garlic. This one, garlic with extra spicy.
Okay.
What else? Oh, this one with tomato. And this like plain garlic.
Oh. Plain garlic. I'm gonna get this.
The big size?
Yeah.
Okay.
The big size? Yeah. Oh. Okay. I guess she likes big things.
Grilled olives. And I think that's it. I like the grilled, maybe half kilo of grilled olives. What does this say?
This one?
Yeah.
Cheese with French mixture.
Okay.
Why is she so proud of herself at the grocery store? I don't understand what's happening. Dirt Merchant says, for your last minute cheese haul and giant jar of pickled eggplant. Well, then I'm never going to use it. Yikes, it's a Dirt Merchant, because I don't know. I don't like my eggplant pickled, personally. I don't. It's got to be fresh. Only the freshest for this owl. Okay, nothing pickled. And last minute cheese. Yeah, I can, yeah. I usually try to keep a little bit of cheese in the house, you know. But, not several packs. Well, I do have several types of cheese, but it lasts a very long time. It does.
By eggplant, I mean dick.
Yes.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least you can put your eggplant in the air fryer to be healthier. Thank you, Dirt Merchant.
All right. Hi, everybody. All right.
Okay. That was it, huh? That was it? Okay. All right. So these things are pretty good. I've never seen these in the States. But we had these in Egypt also. And it's like a conveyor, but it's on a slope going up and down. And I think it's magnetic or something because the carts do stay on there. They do stay. They don't slip or anything. Hey, Molly, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Okay.
All right. Hi, everybody. All right. We're home and a little sweaty, but to be expected. It's very humid today, actually, in Kuwait. So I'm going to just do the grocery haul. Just filmed a little bit in the grocery store. It was really busy and hectic, and, you know, I'm still not feeling 100%, so I didn't feel like filming the entire thing. I just wanted to just get the stuff and get out and get home and organize. This is the fun part. Actually, this is the part of grocery shopping I don't like. I don't like putting everything away, but this is my job. Salah carries everything, puts everything through the cash, and brings all the groceries up, and I put it away. All right, but I'm going to show you guys first. So I'm going to start with my cat. I don't know, guys. She is smelling the olives insanely. I don't know if cats really love olives. Comment if your cats love olives and what the deal is. Anyways, I'm going to do the frozen things first, and it's not going to...
I wonder if olives are okay for cats to eat. I wouldn't think so, but I really have no idea. I hate olives, so I don't even have to worry about that.
be organized other than that, because quite frankly, I just don't care. So I'll be right back. Ow! All right. So this is the physical grocery store stuff. We have the online order coming. Just ordered some different things from there, fruits and vegetables, and some meat. So yes. All right, so for frozen food, I got for frozen food a couple of chickens.
Ah.
Chickens.
I used to buy these same chickens. I used to buy these chickens, Sadia brand. They're very good. They're very small because they're not pumped with a bunch of hormones and crap and antibiotics and all that stuff. Sadia. It's a good... Even the packaging looks the same it was a while ago that I was there.
I love these chicken. And so a couple roast chickens. I will say I didn't get any junk food for myself.
For herself. Okay. Hey, Tejoncita. Yes, the Lantis. She's gonna need it. She is going to need it. How can I not like olives? Texture... taste. Ugh. When I get a Greek salad, whoever I'm with, you get all the olives, take them all. And the hot peppers. I don't like those either. Just give me the feta, whatever they put on it, oregano or something. I like the dressing. Yeah, I can't with
Actually,
the
we
olives.
didn't get like any junk food, so. So yeah.
Yeah, you can have all my olives. Take them.
Juice. Come on, Juice. Over here. Over here, Juice. Come. Come. You don't understand.
This is an uploaded video. You could just cut this part out. You could. Whatever.
Juice. Juice.
I love that the cat's messing with her. The cat's like, you can't film. You're not filming. Yeah, no problem, Pipiesta. What don't you like? I'll take whatever you don't like. Like, or do you like everything? Like, I'll take tomatoes. Oh, absolutely, Dirt Merchant. I'll take your tomatoes and I'll give you my olives all day. I love all tomatoes. They're great.
Okay, girl. Just for now, okay? I got some yogurts.
Oh. Look at the look on her face. Let me move our friend here. Full fat yogurt. I feel like Salah probably gave her the side eye when she picked this up. Like, they do have low fat yogurt there. I have looked. They do have it. So, fresh sour yogurt. And she got, oh, we got Arabic numbers. Well, it's regular numbers right below it, so I'm not really showing anything here, but 6. 6? Those are big then. What? 6 containers? Really? Those are big. Or is she just like the angle she's at? Huh. Let's see. It's like I'm out of practice. My God. It's been a little while. All right, whatever. Oh, it's not that important.
Okay, girl. Just for now, okay?
Sometimes I gotta let it go.
I got some yogurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
we
some
see.
plain sour yogurts.
Yeah. I wish I could show you guys this, but she's not a very good YouTuber. I apologize on her behalf because I wanted to show you. Here we go, the numbers. So you see up in the upper right corner, there's an X, and see where it looks like a 7 kinda? That's an Arabic 6. That's a 6. And I'm not showing you anything because right below it says 6 times 170 grams. So, but that's what the Arabic 6 looks like. It looks like a 7.
Yeah. Just some plain sour yogurts, which you know I love to eat with my meals.
You love to eat everything with your meals. It could be anything at all.
Some mozzarella cheese, a
What are you
2-pack.
gonna-
It's always usually on sale at this place.
Always, usually. What are you going to do with that, Chantal? What are you going to do with the mozzarella? Is it part skim or is it full fat? Also, what are you doing with that?
Same thing with the cheese slices. Got some cheddar cheese slices. Gonna have these for a while.
Wow, that's like, Chantal, this is like the stuff you get at Costco. Like, that's a big container. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, and we can learn Arabic numbers today because we got to give some value out of this BS content that she gives us to work with. So you see how it says 4 times 200 grams. Okay, great. And right next to it, see how it's like a backwards 3? That's a 4. And I used to practice. Oh, yeah, and I used to practice. Wait, did I just get one of those wrong? I don't remember. I used to practice my numbers by looking at license plates. And I actually used to do that when I was a little kid. I used to read license plates like on the way back from, places if it was like a long traveling. And I would read the license plates. I remember doing that like when I was super young. And then I was doing that in Egypt because it's all the Arabic numbers across the license plate. So I used to practice and I would read the numbers in English and see if I got them right. That's how I learned because it was a lot of practice. Yeah. Your son did that too? Aw. It's confusing. I know. It's okay. You know what's a 0? It's like a dot. It's just a dot. Oh, actually you can see it. See those dots? That's a 0. Yep.
Some cheddar cheese slices. Gonna have these for a while. We just yesterday finished the cheese slices we got last time.
Right.
We do.
Sure.
Interesting,
They're
eh?
for Howie.
Funny cat.
They're for Howie.
We got a couple blocks of medium cheddar. This is an American brand. American Heritage is usually the brand that they have for imported goods. So...
Okay, listen. What is that? A 5 is like a 0. It is, actually. I'll pull it up so you guys can see it for yourselves. Yeah, it's like a 0. That's 5, yeah. So like 50 would be a 0 and a dot. That's 50. All right. So why is she looking like she's flexing? So this is the brand that we get here in Kuwait. It's called American Heritage. So yeah, like what? Is that? Are we supposed to be impressed by this? I don't really understand what's going on here. I don't know.
We got some halloumi. Gotta have halloumi.
And I did look up American Heritage because I've never seen that brand before. And I'm like, it's got to be one of those Dollar Tree brands. But they sell it in a lot of stores in Arkansas. But like nowhere around where I live. I don't know. Maybe it's a local thing to the South. Heritage does sound kind of Southern-ish, actually. I don't know. I'm making a lot of inferences. Your English toffee comes from England? Well, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Breakfast. And some more butter. Oh, I forgot to get ghee. I like cooking with ghee. How did you make your way back up here? Okay, get off the bread. She's smelling everything. All right, we got just a couple packs of bread because we do have a lot. We do have some bread in the freezer we have to use up. That's for Salah's breakfast. I actually am having some multigrain toast bread. The goal is to cook at least 5 nights a week and possibly order once or twice. I'll see. 5 or 6.
What did I miss? I had to grab my dog. So sorry. Bark Street's back. All right. All right. Julia's trying to kill her. Good. Good girl. Mozzarella. We've already seen that. The cheese, the extra cheese, the American Heritage. I don't think I missed much. Just some bread or something. I saw that. Yeah.
I like cooking with ghee.
You do?
How did you make your way back up here? Okay, get off the bread. She's smelling everything. All right, we got just a couple packs of bread because we do have a lot.
Just a couple.
We do have some bread in the freezer we have to use up. That's for Salah's breakfast. I
is it? It's for Salah.
I'm having some multigrain toast bread.
Okay.
The goal is to cook at least 5 nights a week and possibly order once or twice. I'll see.
Good luck with that, Chantal. Fallen Angel says, thank you, truly thank you. We learned more about Kuwait from you than Foodie. Well, I've never been myself, and I really don't know much about it, but it would make sense that that I would know more about it than Chantal, even though she's been living there for 2 years. That does kind of track, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I think.
By eggplant, I mean dick.
Yeah.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Yeah, Fallen Angel 6969 is most certainly la creme de la creme. Of course she is. Of course. Thank you.
5 or 6 times a week. All right, so we have some cheese.
More
cubes.
cheese. Cheese and cheese.
Hey!
Extra cheese. Some more cheese.
Ow!
Kill her. Get her.
I didn't give you bread, so you treat me this way?
Yeah.
That's not
hates
nice.
You. She hates you.
That's not nice.
Take a hint, Chantal. She wants you
You
out.
little brat. All right, what else did I get? Oh,
Julia was on vacation when she was in Thailand. Let's be real.
so we got some red pepper paste.
What are you doing with that?
This is mild, so it's not hot, but it adds a lot of flavor to sauces, to meats, to rice, to stuff like that.
I'm gonna say no. So, okay. Chantal's been going live over the past few days, okay? And I have listened to these live streams, and it just makes me like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I don't like Chantal. I don't have hatred for her because she is not that important to me. But like, the annoyance that I felt listening to her in her live streams was over the top. And I'm like, is it me? Was it me? I don't think so. She was trying to cook something, and clearly she doesn't know how to cook. So when okay? I feel like these are questions I had when I was 20, calling my mom, like stupid stuff, you know? And like, then you call your mom if you have your mom around, you know, and you ask like, oh, is this normal? Or you call your friend that knows, your auntie or your grandma or whatever, right? And just to figure things out. I feel like I think she had some huge hunk of meat on her stovetop. And I mean, the chat was leading her astray. And I feel like she doesn't know about this red pepper paste, whether it would actually go well with anything. I mean, I could see her just taking a spoon and eating spoonfuls of that. She drinks salad dressing. Why wouldn't she just eat that with a spoon too?
So good. I haven't had that red pepper paste since I used to shop at Adonis. I found it here. I'm like, yes. We have these are so good, you guys. These are grilled Syrian olives.
Okay, all you olive lovers, is this doing it for you? The grilled olives, are you impressed? Do you want to try them? Are you into it? You are? Okay. All right. That's exactly, Rosebud. Exactly. Just, for real, look online for a recipe. If you don't know flavors, like Chantal does not know flavors, look up a recipe that tells you what temperature, how long to keep it on the stove, when to turn it down, what spices to add. She just throws random stuff in there and expects it to taste good. And I'm sure it doesn't. It doesn't. She never makes poor attempts at Mexican cooking. That's positive. Yeah, I guess, huh? Yeah, I don't think we have seen her really make anything. Or maybe it was supposed to be, but we just didn't recognize it as such. Huh. Yeah.
Grilled olives are so good.
Grilled olives.
Get out of here. We have a huge thing of Istanbuli cheese. It's, like that white, creamy, soft cheese, right? Cheese.
I hate Istanbuli. She's not really, this is how fried her taste buds are. I don't like the flavor of it. And she just says white and creamy. It has a distinct flavor to it. I'm not a lover. It's like Turkish, Istanbuli cheese. And I don't like it. But she doesn't even mention the flavor. It's all about texture and color.
Lower?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, not again. Not again. We can't do this again. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry. I got right to the orgasm part. My apologies. Yikes. Ugh. Okay, grilled olives. There we go.
Syrian olives. Grilled olives are so good.
No, they're not.
Get out of here.
Maybe they are.
We have a huge thing of
I don't know.
Istanbuli cheese. It's like that white, creamy,
white and creamy,
cheese, right?
like
cheese?
plain. It's not plain.
And this I want to try.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
What's
some
that?
kind of cheese dip.
Looks like couscous
Like
to me.
spices and stuff like that.
Okay.
Some kind of feta dip. Or
Cheese.
something.
It's a cheese dip.
I hate when it leaks. And we have some black olives.
Okay. What are you doing with
Little
those?
black Spanish olives.
Do you guys like play games with olives or something, Chantal? That's an awful lot of olives. Like, you just eat them by the handful? I don't understand. You found the scissors? Thank God, Ms. Mac. Thank God. Don't you hate that? Oh, you can't find something. Yeah. Screenshots forever. Do they play hide the olive, do you think? I mean, you'll never find those olives again, though. They'll just be gone. They'll be gone forever and ever and ever. Ugh.
Actually, I'm kind of hungry. Let's try
Kinda hungry. No way. What are you craving?
try a bit of the dip on camera.
Oh, let's crave some
try
cheese
this.
dip.
Let's see.
Once you slice up some olives on top.
Bismillah.
What? Oh my god. Tell us that you're not frustrated, Chantal, without telling us that you're not frustrated. I'm not even going to imitate that. That was over the top. Is she doing that for that big tipper guy that keeps sending her super chats? Was that what that was for? Because that was a little much. That was a little much, Chantal. You might want to put that on members only. Just saying.
Bismillah. That's feta cheese.
Feta
It has
cheese?
olives.
That's a feta cheese? Did she say that's a feta cheese? Like a fetish? That's a fetish cheese. I'm sure it is for your super chat friend. That's a fetish cheese. Mm-hmm. That anime sucks guy. Yeah. Cope and Sneed.
Eggplant.
Eggplant. Did somebody say
It's so good.
eggplant?
That's really good.
By eggplant, I mean dick.
My goodness, Chantal. Just out with it. Yikes. Somebody's frustrated.
I just wanted to try more of that. A little bit of that.
Of course.
All right.
Try
That's
more.
good for that.
Yes.
Hey. Are you attacking Mom?
You're not a mum. You're not a mum. You're not. Because a mum would have her cat spayed and taken to the vet on a regular basis and ever vaccinated and treated well. You're not a mum. Amanda, welcome to Owlette. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome. Yeah. Woohoo! Welcome, Amanda. Nice to have you. Welcome to Owlette. You know, it's funny. I was watching some old Nick Rekieta clips, and Anime Sucks Cope and Sneed, regular viewer there, seems he really likes train wrecks. I knew that Cope and Sneed thing was, like, recognizable, but I thought that was just, like, a meme thing. And it could be, still. And I thought I recognized that screen name, but I just thought, like, I recognized it from here. But I think you're right. If he's there, too, then, yeah, that's where I recognized it from. Because I've been keeping away from the Rekieta BS for a little while. Just a little break. Yeah, interesting. Does he super chat, or does he send donations to Nick? I wonder, like, what kind of messages he puts on those. Like, if he wants him to, like, drink up, like, drink your energy drink. He does. I belong to his local still, I think. So if he's streaming on local... No, I think he still just goes on Rumble, doesn't he? So we could just watch the chat over there. But that chat is uncensored in every possible way. So, yeah.
I got
Like, truly.
2, like, industrial size of vinegar because I clean with vinegar.
Do you?
I wash my floors with it.
Do you? You're big housekeeping,
The
huh?
furniture is doomed in this house.
Yep.
And we have a huge...
What is that?
I gotta try this mountain garlic.
Mountain
Yeah,
garlic?
look at that when you get-
Mountain garlic? It sounds kind of like, what do they call those? Like Rocky Mountain oysters or something? That's what it sounds like. It's probably not really garlic. You know what I'm saying? It's probably something else. Yeah, his chat is... I mean, there's literally zero moderation and zero censor. Like, people can put racial slurs in there. I mean, literally anything. Yeah. He sends weird messages to Josh Moon, too. Really, Electrobuzz? Oh, so you guys are kind of like... Okay. Cross-community. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to keep an eye out for you guys. If you're in there under these names, because I'm not in there under this name. So... Should she be eating garlic out of a jar? Probably not. But who knows if it's really garlic, though.
Get groceries and start nibbling on stuff.
No, I
Actually,
don't.
the only thing I ate today was some chicken breast from a rotisserie chicken and some hummus and some salad.
And some
No bread.
and some donuts and some brownies.
Usually I eat the bread with it, but
And
I'm not eliminating bread, obviously, but
hey, Maz's boyfriend. Hey, what is that? How can that be garlic, though? What? How can that be garlic? I don't. Am I missing something? Clearly, I am, because jeez, if I ever run out of eggplant, I can apparently just buy some of this garlic. It's giving Chantal a similar effect. Wow, I don't even know what that is, though. I won't recognize you in those chats. If you know my other channel, you'll recognize me because that's the one I'll use here and there. Josh Moon does own Kiwi Farms. Yes, he also has a channel. And he does like recaps, I think, daily almost. I think. Pretty sure. You started in the DSP detractor sphere? Really, at Electrobuzz. There's other people in this chat who have as well, who started there too. And I was never a DSP viewer or detractor or anything, really. But I think I was late on the, yeah, he doesn't really interest me. Is she moaning and groaning over garlic? She sure is. Yeah, he has a channel. Yeah, he sure does. Yeah, he does a live stream I think every day, doesn't he? Imagine what she must smell like, unbathed, sharding herself, eating garlic. Oh yeah, must smell beautiful. It's the guy. You're in his chat right now? What do you mean? You're in my chat, Dirt Merchant. Where's Schniffer? You haven't been in Nell's chat in a while? Neither have I. Look up Giant Mountain Garlic. Okay. Oh, interesting. Grown in the Kashmir region. Oh. Okay. Oh, I got you, Dirt Merchant. What is the name of his... I'll have to look it up. If you guys know, go ahead and put it in the chat, but I can't think of the name of it at the moment. Josh Moon's channel.
nibbling on stuff. Actually, the only thing I ate today was some chicken breast from a rotisserie chicken and some hummus and some salad. No bread. Usually I eat the bread with it, but I'm not eliminating bread, obviously, but...
Thank you, Worschneffer. Oh. I need an adult and I'm uncomfortable. Yes, mad at the internet. Thank you. And yeah, it's or MATI. Yeah. Yep. It's daily, right? And Alyssa Clips will like summarize parts of it if you don't want to watch the whole thing, because he covers a lot of topics. But they're all time stamped. All of them are time stamped meticulously, so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to.
Oh my gosh. This is pickled Kuwaiti mountain garlic.
Okay. No thanks.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a large garlic.
I think you need eggplant.
It's very tangy.
Just saying.
All right. And I love
Tuna fish
tuna and water.
in water.
So I got a couple packs of tuna.
Americana brand. Oh,
Because it's-
yeah.
Very satiating.
It's satiating.
I think someone, people saying eat protein, eat protein. I get it now. And fat, like,
She gets it now. Ugh, she gets it now. Oh my god. I think this is what was really annoying to me. This oh my god, what was I thinking in Thailand eating cheese popcorn? What was I thinking? Eating this non-nutritious food. And now I get it. I need to satiate myself with protein. Who doesn't know that? Come on, Chantal. You've read like the titles of the chapters of the binge code. I don't think you've read anything further than that. And you get most of your nutrition content from TikTok. So I'm sure at some point some TikToker told you that protein is satiating. Satiating.
mixing all the food groups for me is very important. Because
Satiating that way.
I find that the most satiating.
Yeah, totally.
But protein keeps you full so long.
Yeah,
But
it keeps you
tuna, just like a bowl of tuna with a side of cucumbers or something. I love it.
Well, if you love it so much, you should start eating like that, Chantal. If you had tuna fish and cucumbers for replace one meal with that every day, and you could lose a ton of weight. You love it so much, just do that. If you're really hung up on what to eat and what to cook, just do that. I'm not thrilled about cooking. I make very simple things. I just like to get my nutrition needs covered, like what I'm eating, so I feel like, okay, I'm good now. But like I'm not making pot roast, and I'm not. But you can still make something small for yourself and be satiated. They do, RBF.
Right.
They really do.
This is the best mayonnaise. I'm telling you, it's so good. So we got some mayonnaise.
So the word Noor, the brand Noor. I gotta bring up the Arabic numbers too. We'll do a class. Noor, it means light. Not like light diet, but like light, like a light that is like a opposite of dark light. That's what Noor means. It's also, it's a name of a person. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's so good. So we got some mayonnaise.
Eggs.
I like to put a tablespoon of that with my tuna salad.
A light upon my mayo.
Some spaghetti. This is like the pasta bag.
Pasta? The pasta?
If Salad's really hungry, I just make him like a bowl of pasta. He really loves my macaroni.
Sorry, guys. I've had a day. He really loves your macaroni? Yeah. Okay. You know what? You know how kids will eat pasta with a little butter on it? That's probably what she makes for him, and he probably loves it. He is a child. Yes. Hey, Jennifer, how's it going? He's 12. A tablespoon is a joke amount to her. She's never used a tablespoon of any sauce ever. I mean, she uses serving spools as eating utensils, so I don't think she gets it. No.
I bought this because I've been seeing people making pastina or something like that. So it's pasta numbers. But I see people make that, like pastina. You make a little pasta, and you put chicken broth and a bit of butter and some Parmesan cheese.
Really?
I might try making that.
Try making it?
And some luncheon meat mortadella.
That sounds pretty
I
difficult.
don't like this at all.
Gonna try.
I like deli meat, but not all, not that one. I don't know why, but I don't. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're very picky.
That's just my preference.
We know, Chantal, you're a gourmand. You prefer to have chicken skins seasoned and deep fried. That's more your jam. Like processed meat in a can, you could never. You could never. Absolutely not. Mm-hmm.
All right, so what's in here? Oh, bananas.
Pasta.
Craving something really sweet and you're really hungry? Banana.
Oh, thank you for the advice, Chantal. I love it when Chantal gives us diet tips. When we're feeling like we need something sweet to nosh on, just grab a banana and you'll be so satiated. It's very satiating. Okay.
Actually does the trick. So I've got some bananas, and I actually don't like bananas when they're really yellow and like browning. I like them still a bit green. I like them not super sweet. So
oh, right.
That's why I like plantains more than actual.
She really doesn't care for sweet that much. She doesn't. Back at the villa, if you missed this, I happened to see it live as it was happening. She was eating, she had Twix candy bars dipped into a jar or a container of fluff, marshmallow fluff. So if that's not sweet, but she can't deal with a sweet banana, a ripened banana. She can't. But caramel Twix, chocolate covered, into marshmallow directly out of the container is perfectly fine. It's great.
Bananas.
Mm-hmm. I like fluff.
And we got lots of romaine
lettuce
because we're going to be eating salad and vegetables every single day.
Ooh. See, this is where I think you have a problem, Chantal. You're always saying how I feel like I'm ranting too much. Just tell me to stop if it's too much. I apologize. I've just had a day. So, okay, you're the one that says, that you have all these extremes, right? Oh my, I need to make gradual changes. I can't go from eating ravioli and fried chicken skins to just salads every day. But you are doing it to yourself. You have 2 huge heads of romaine lettuce that you have to wash, by the way. Those are going to be, when you unwrap those, they're going to be filthy. You're going to have enough soil in those to create your own garden in your window. Trust me. Okay? They're not really that great about that. I don't know why. It's just a thing. You're going to have to wash that very well. So you're going to have salads every single day? I really just don't see you you don't even really have a counter. I can't see you at the stovetop with a knife cutting up your lettuce. And do you have any cucumbers? Do you have any tomatoes? Do you have anything else? Or is it just going to be cheese? Because we know that her salad is iceberg lettuce, cheese, and French dressing. That is her salad. So what do you mean by salad, Chantal? What do you actually mean by that? And why are you putting this onto yourself that you have to have a salad every single day? If you're not going to a salad bar, if you're not buying a pre-made salad, that's a huge pain in the ass to do every single day. And I love salad, but I can't. I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for that. But she does. She has the time. She does. But she's going to be like, I don't have any salad made and ready to go in the fridge, so I'm just going to order out. We know I'll order a salad, Salah, from Applebee's. It'll be fine. I want the one with the fried chicken and wontons. Sorry.
We have some parsley and fresh dill for the tuna. Oh, I could smell dill all day long. All day long. I love it.
Dill.
It's so good. It's just so good. Luckily, I don't have to really clean out my fridge because I did that before I left. For Thailand.
You did what? Wait. I like the hesitation in her voice. That means, oh. I wish I didn't. There we go. Look at that. That's a good one. I'm going to have to screenshot that. One moment. There. That's a good one for a future thumbnail, perhaps. A pizza within 48 hours. Well, she has enough mozzarella. She could make her own.
Smell dill?
Dill.
All day long.
Dill.
All day long. I love it.
Dill.
It's so good. It's just so good.
So good. Satiating, you might say. So satiating.
Luckily, I don't have to really clean out my fridge because I did that before I left.
No, you didn't.
For Thailand.
Oh, did you? Oh, what's that about? What is that about? What does she mean by that? What's happening there? And this is like this is filmed and edited. What is she hiding about that? Like, you knew that Salah was going to be staying. This wasn't some last minute emergency like you want us to think. Oh, dirt merchant, save your money for the dirt, please, my son. Chantal has forced me to grow as a person. Oh, that's wonderful. I no longer hate it when she speaks French. I hate it when she speaks in English now. Thank you, Foodie. That's awesome that she really, she made you get over that hurdle, because I know that was, that's been a point of contention with you and Chantal. It has, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least.
By eggplant, I mean dick. By eggplant, I mean dick. By eggplant, I mean dick.
At least. It can always get worse. What if she starts really learning Arabic and I'll never get tired of hearing her try to speak Arabic, though. No.
That before I,
Thank you, Dirt Merchant.
before I left for Thailand.
Oh, right. For where?
And I'm happy I did. I came back to a clean kitchen. My husband wasn't going to be cooking when I was gone. Order out. I got
Really?
some Parmesan cheese.
Well, I think, because I think he's tired of ordering out, you know? I think that his other wife was cooking nice meals for him every day. Every day. That's what I think. That's why your kitchen was so clean. He was at her place. Please. Let's be real. Okay, we know what's going on here. Come on.
Gone. Order out. I got some Parmesan cheese.
Is that the one with the wood shavings in it? Yum.
Usually always buy that. Just a couple jars of pasta sauce.
Pasta
always good
sauce.
to have on hand.
Pasta sauce.
I know this is going to be like controversial and
Coffee talk with Linda Richmond. Pasta sauce. Oh
seen
my
as
god.
junk food, but I'm being, realistic and actually, in my opinion, I think having a couple squares of dark chocolate
Do you want some coffee?
is
Want some
okay.
coffee with that? With your pasta?
So I find dark chocolate to be kind of bitter, so I don't
You're bitter.
crave to eat the whole thing,
Right,
So
right.
some with hazelnuts. I love hazelnuts and dark chocolate plain.
So, garlic bread went into this extensively, okay? And I haven't had the time to look it up, but garlic bread did. So he says that this alleged dark chocolate is not actually dark chocolate. Right, Christy. I don't know if you heard him too, or if someone else might have said it too, but it's like 49%. That is not dark chocolate. In my family famous fudge that I started making 2 years ago, okay, I use a dark cacao and a semi-sweet. And the dark cacao is Ghirardelli, and I think it's 70%. And it's dark. Like, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good. This is sweet chocolate. You've had it, Christy. There you go. There you go. And yeah, so, she thinks this is like full of antioxidants and is going to help her wrinkles on her face. And sorry, it's not. It's not. No.
Okay, and it's actually got a lot of, I don't know what's the health properties in chocolate, but I think polyphenols. I'm not sure.
Polyphenols.
But yeah, this will be like a little treat for me. So
Okay. Too Cold to Bother says she does realize that if you overeat dark chocolate, it's still not healthy, right? No, she does not. Lint makes a 90%. Yeah. You hate teams too, Jennifer? Oh my God. Why do people, why would you use Teams? There are other options. Even freaking WebEx is better than Teams. My God. I don't get it. It never works when I try to sign in. Doesn't even matter if I try to use my personal account. I can't sign in.
I can just see all the videos being made now about my chocolate bars, okay?
Whatever. We don't care that much.
And a huge thing of tinned beans. These are my favorite.
Narcissist.
Baked beans and tomato sauce.
Are you sure that's what those are? I need to take a closer look at these because these look familiar to me. Why are you moving so fast, Chantal? Teams can F all the way off. Agreed. Agreed. I'm trying to look at a non-blurry image. There we go. It's all in Arabic. So. Okay. I need to see the other side of the can. She has the English on the other side. See. She's reading it. Yeah. Why don't you read the Arabic, Chantal? You're practically Arab. Come on now. Ham and Beans has been an owlet for 6 months. Thank you, Ham and Beans. Your company went through 4 different apps and chose Teams. What the heck? Why? Why? Is it because this could be why, I think, right? Because if you have Microsoft licenses for all of your users in your company, doesn't Teams just kind of come with that? Because I pay for a Microsoft for my home computer monthly because I need all the stuff, and it comes with Teams. And I uninstalled that bullshit, okay? I'm like, I don't need this popping up every day. I just don't. That is the exact reason. There you go. There you go. What else did they try? WebEx isn't that bad. My overall preference will always be Zoom. Zoom is like, it's so easy. It's easy. Your company's still old school and uses Skype. Oh, wow, Kathy. I don't think Skype is like encrypted or secure, is it? Don't say anything. WebEx was one of them. Oh, I like with WebEx, I can adjust like the brightness of my camera. I can like, I don't like to like use Chantal level filters because it's like if these people meet me in real life, they're gonna be like, who the hell's that? So like I keep it real. I keep it fairly realistic. And I up the saturation because I don't want to look too washed out when I increase the brightness. But you can't do that on Teams. You're just gonna sit in the shadows like a lurch. Like, can anyone hear me? It's like, oh my God, it's the worst. Teams also has a file management system. Okay. You only use Linux? Yeah. You a software engineer, Electrobuzz? Your work has Teams and WebEx? You just yell at each other from our offices? That's the best way, though. It really is. It is better. I've just been telling people, just pick up the phone and call me. These emails, like, just call me. I'm sure we can work it out in like 5 minutes on the phone. You're going to understand me. I'm going to understand you, and we can all get back to work. Skype is end of life and no longer being actively developed. Oh, interesting, Cypher. Thank you for that bit of knowledge. You don't use your camera, so it doesn't matter to you, worst never. Yeah, when I'm at home, I don't like to put it on, but my director really has a thing about seeing everybody. But I'm mostly in the office. So you teach ESL? Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome, Kathy. That's nice. Teams makes you want to office space your computer? Same. When I get an invite and it's Teams, I'm like, do you really need to talk to me? Do you really need to? Wrong chat, but still, with the content. You just group text? What do you use for group texting? You're a nuclear engineer. Oh, okay. Nuclear like nuclear power or like nuclear medicine? AYS Teams for the licensing and SharePoint features. It sucks ass. Zoom is good for everything, but major businesses like banks will prefer Teams since Zoom is owned by a business-owned company. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Teams is just to monitor who is only yellow instead of green. Only yellow instead of green. I don't know what you mean by that. Gen Z hates talking on the phone. They'd rather die. They're going to have to get over it. Okay. I've been reading articles about this. I've been reading articles about the generations in the workplace. And Gen Z is now like, for the most part, okay, I have nothing against any age range. People are wonderful and terrible no matter how old you are. In every generation, there are fabulous people and terrible people. But there are habits of certain generations for sure. And I've been reading that larger corporations are starting to hire Gen X on a probationary period because they don't know how to act professionally. They don't know how to act in a business setting. So they won't hire them directly. They'll try them out first because that's how much like it's not working out, I guess. Downloading files off of Teams doesn't give you a progress bar. You just have to randomly check your documents folder to see when it's done. That's BS. There might be a class action lawsuit about Teams getting installed by default. Good. Nuclear power. I've been making power for Atlanta all week. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. Oh, Electrobuzz. Bzzz. Awesome. When you worked for the water treatment company, we used group chat with all the motivational crap. You nearly broke your phone. Yeah, I can't deal with No, not Gen X, Kathy. Gen Z. I'm Gen X. We get shit done. Did I say Gen X? I am sorry. Yes, I did not mean Gen X. Oh, I feel like I should edit that out. That's how egregious that is. Absolutely. Thank you. I'm talking about, yes. Oh my God, no. I've been working. I'm old, okay? I started out back in 1927. I almost need a calculator for that. Hey, honey, how you doing? How you doing? You look good. How you doing? He's like, don't say that to me, my dog. So I'm so sorry I misspoke. Absolutely. Oh my God, that's insanity. That's just, Nope. I don't know why I said that. I can't, wow, my brain is kind of fried, I guess. Huh. How old was I? What year was it? Oh my God. All right, when was I born? Okay, got it. Yeah, I've been working for over 30 years. I've been working for 33 years. And it feels like every minute of those, okay? We get shit done. Gen X, we get shit done. Period. We may not have the most traditional methods. I don't want to write a memo, boomer, okay? I'm not printing anything on paper. They actually put a printer on my desk. I'm like, I don't need this. I do not need this. If it needs to be printed, I'm not the one for the job. I'm not keeping paper. Oh my God. So sorry. That is absolutely not what I meant. Oh my God. How could I even make that mistake? I don't even know where I got on this from, but that is what I read. Okay. That Gen Z, and I have nothing against Gen Z. I'm not even really sure what ages that encompasses, but that they don't know how to act in the workplace. So it's major corporations. They're putting them in on a trial basis because like, they're not, I mean, there's a lot of issues, I guess. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know what I'm going off about right now. Okay. You were there to witness the invention of dirt. So you must know Dirt Merchant on a very close basis. What are those born in the 80s? I guess it depends what part of the 80s. I was born in the 70s. Gen X mother to Gen Z. I don't know what to say about them. My oldest is a very diligent worker. See? There are some good and some not so good in every single age. Yeah. K&B stitches. Yeah, I definitely meant Gen Z. I don't even know what ages those are. Oh. I'm so sorry. Okay, should we get back to the grocery haul? Energy drink free. Energy drink for you, Boomer Chan. It's true. I am absolutely exhausted. But I'm hanging in because we got to do this. We got to do this. Thank you, Worschneffer. Thank you so much.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Actually, Worschneffer is la creme de la creme, and I believe that he is also Gen X. I believe so. Thank you, Worschneffer. You were born in the 80s? You feel like I'm a millennial? You're a millennial, Jen Shahider? Was it like the late 80s? Oh no, I think the early 80s are still X. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just talking, I guess. Like Chantal, just words. You worked as a recruiter. They wanted you to go paperless, Brianna. Some of us refused because so many times going paperless wouldn't work. See, I remember that happening like when I was in my 20s, where older people were like, but what if the system crashes? What if the system fails? What if Y2K wipes out everything? We're literally 25 years beyond Y2K. I think we can trust the systems to be reliable now. I think. RBF has been an owlet for 9 months. I'm a millennial that works for my avocado toast. Well. Congratulations to you, RBF. Thank you. Same. And thanks so much for being an owlet for 9 months. Nancy Jennings says, if bullshit was a food group and she is full of it, cheese takes a back seat. Absolutely. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's true. She is full of it. You're absolutely right. 100%.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Well, we know Nancy is most certainly la creme de la creme. Of course she is. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Your mom asked you the other day, so what was Y2K all about? Oh. Huh. Chantal was born in 84. She is absolutely a millennial. She's nowhere in the realm of being Gen X in any possible way at all whatsoever. She's not even independent. She likes to be driven around and likes being willfully ignorant, and that's not what we're about at all. At all. Pretty hard to send resumes when the e-sending doesn't work. Hey, Brianna, are you working at a printing press? What is going on? What is going on? Chantal is a millennial, pure and simple. Yeah. And, I have millennial friends, but, they're not dipshits like this. Not even close. Not even close.
So creamy. I love it. I'm going to make a tahini sauce. Grape leaves. I got to try them on camera. Eating all the groceries. Because this is a new brand for me. Fresh is better, but next time I can make them.
Some of my best friends are millennials. Oh my God. Just Jamie says, the pandemic really effed up Gen Z. My adult kids are still recovering from it. One of my kiddos was a senior in high school in 2020 and it was rough. I can't even imagine. It's such a pivotal time for kids and just missing out on all of that social interaction. That's got to be really something. Thank you so much, Just Jamie.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least now we can leave our homes and resume the social interaction, but many of us are not. Thank you, Just Jamie. Thank you.
Oh, and a thing of beets. I love beets. So let's try these. Bismillah. That's a good brand. A really good brand.
I feel disgusted. I just do. I feel disgusted watching this. You just got home from grocery shopping. You haven't even put your groceries away, and you've opened a lot of things so far to do a taste test on camera. You haven't eaten these things a million times before. Come on, please. Please. Have we ever seen Chantal eat a beet? Good question. I don't know if I have or not. Not only paperless, but we have a shadow what? We haven't seen her wash her hands. Good point. Hey, Trauma Queen, how's it going? She's run out of ideas. She needs a new scandal. I can provide one for her. Your 23-year-old suffered the most from the pandemic. Oh, I personally... Well, it's a story for another day.
There, little snack while doing my grocery haul.
Way too much sidetracking today.
You're my baby. All right. We have some hot sauce. Gonna try to go easy on it. I usually finish a bottle in 2 days. So we're gonna be accountable for this, okay? Remember this.
Well, I think the hot sauce doesn't really have many calories. It's kind of like salsa, almost like a free food. Trauma Queen, you're getting ready for work. Okay, have a wonderful evening. Be safe. Save the good ones. You know the rest. Yes. Best part about being Gen X is we grew up without the internet, but we were there at its beginning and learned how to navigate it before social media. True, Ham and Beans, that's so true. I was enthralled with the online encyclopedia in the library. I was I can just type in anything? Anything. I don't have to grab one of the books and find which book. And I mean, I was addicted. Not addicted, but like I was very, very enthusiastic. For sure. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, we got in before all of the online bullying and the Facebook and the MySpace, even before MySpace. Yeah. Thank you.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least when we were online, we were looking up things like Christopher Columbus discovering North America. Yes. Yes. Those were the days. That's right. Imagine explaining an AOL chat room to a youngster today. Man, I was in Yahoo chat. I even remember the room names that I would go into. We had the best time, and we had voice chat. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Geisha. Oh, cool. Geisha. Memoirs of a Geisha's mushrooms. And we have like a whole bunch of mushrooms in the tin. I know they're like so fresh mushrooms are really expensive here. I don't know why. And this just keeps longer. I find they go bad. Like I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg for fresh mushrooms when they go bad.
Well, fresh mushrooms require moisture, and you live in a desert. Maybe that's why mushrooms are expensive.
If you don't eat them in time.
Perhaps.
Here. So this is, we got a couple of these. Salah really likes these fried.
I do,
With
Kathy.
his eggs and stuff, and I just might add them to things. Rice or, I don't know. But yeah. But you gotta fry them first because they're rubbery.
Great.
So that's...
So are your olives, though. I remember party chat lines. Kathy, I do. What the late night commercials. Do you want to chat with friends? Call 1-900. And it would be like people on their corded phones, stretching the cord, and like girls wearing like high-waisted jeans and big hair and like very colorful, and stretching the phone line out and like kind of laughing like tee with a bunch of her friends around her, allegedly talking to some like great guy on the other line when it's really just a creep, Nothing really has changed with that, actually. All the computers will crash here, Flop. It's Y2K. You better take some cash out of the bank before it hits midnight, Dirt Merchant. It's coming, Y2K. I remember getting up and like, okay, everyone's still here? Can we still go to the bank? Okay, I think we're good. We're good, yeah.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Well, Dirt Merchant is la creme de la creme, but he hates Chantal's pronunciation of the French. So, yeah. Welder fan, I saw your message earlier that I wanted to read. You helped kids put gas into their cars. Oh, when I was in high school, I had to teach a couple how to pump gas into their car that they've been driving since they were 16. Are you in a state that has like full serve or something? That's crazy. How could you not? How could you not know? That's like a Chantal thing, I would think.
That's about it for this grocery haul. When the rest of the stuff comes, we have enough drinks. We have enough water. Salah stocked up on drinks for himself and stuff while I was away.
Oh.
All right, so I will cut here, and when the rest of the stuff comes, I'll show you. All right, see you.
Okay.
All right, guys. Second order came. Now, I know I have a different hijab on than before. Long story. All right, so first things first. Hi. Ugh. All right, we have a box of fresh meat. I got some Kuwaiti minced beef.
Who's got the beef? No. Human beings, thank you so much. I was U.S. Army Signal Corps in the late 90s. I knew what we were capable of back then when it comes to spying. Everything you say on the phone or internet is stored forever and is used to build a profile on you. So are you saying that every time I talk about eggplant,
By eggplant, I mean dick.
that it's being stored someplace forever and ever and ever? I don't know if I like that. Oh my goodness.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Well, obviously, ham and beans is la creme de la creme. He's talking about all this technology that we didn't even know about. My goodness. Thank you for, and that was back then, huh? That's scary. That's scary because we didn't know what we know even now. Ugh. Thank you, ham and beans. That's very generous of you. Thank you. You paid $30 to see Oasis in the 90s and you just paid over $100 to see them now. Oh, yeah. I saw Duran Duran in... What year was it? I want to say... I don't know. I forget. I was under 14. Under 14 for sure. And I'm going to see them next month. And I don't know what it was paid back then, but... I think I paid about $400 for 3 tickets now, and not in a great venue either. So, but hey, they're worth it. They earned it, didn't they? John Galt says my dad worked on Y2K patches for Hewlett Packard. Oh, for Hewlett Packard, it was dope because we have to have the web. You know how cool I was in '97? Yeah, you must have been. Like my dad's working on the Y2K project. Oh my God, is he like? Does he have like some kind of security clearance for that? Oh, yeah, I'm sure that sounded very impressive. It's in the eggplant vault. I'm sure that's a pretty big vault. Carnivore was apparently a very effective data gathering tool, and that was early 90s. Oh, I don't remember that. You had a crush on Simon Le Bon, Kathy? Yeah, my sister did too. Oh, no, she didn't. She liked John Taylor. What am I thinking? You saw Duran Duran last year, Spooky Muse? Oh, nice. Yeah, Catsy, for sure. Yep. Yikes, it's a dirt merchant says, don't forget you have a mobile tracking info gathering device on you at all times. You know what's scary during investigations? Like, oh my God, the mobile phone tracking of everything. It is... I don't know how people get away with anything nowadays at all. Because even forgetting your phone somewhere is considered extremely suspect. Like, why didn't you have your phone with you? Oh, I forgot it. Like, no one forgets their phone. What? But I remember Alec Murdaugh, that phone, they could track the speed of which it was traveling, that they knew it was in a vehicle, and then it suddenly veered off, and then it was like it got thrown out the window. They knew that. How the They know now what the president was doing at any time on J6. What is J6? Whatever happened to the 2038 problem? Lucy Jane, I don't even know anything about that. Do you want to explain? Should we just take Chantal off the screen and really talk? Because this is far more interesting. But I know people are here for her. So, January 6, 2021. Oh, they made a J6. Oh, okay. Huh. By the way, I did block both of the major candidates' names because we're not doing that here. Just in case you don't see your message coming up, that would be why. Once every 5 years growing up, my parents got a knock on our door from the FBI because our next door neighbors worked on satellites and had a security clearance. Really? What did they want to know? They were just like, no, we're not going to talk anything about politics whatsoever. Nothing about it at all whatsoever. Nope. Nope, because it's way too volatile of a topic, and we're here to chill. Like, I know some people like to go into chats and like just let loose and just vent and whatever, and I get that. Like, I just vented earlier, you know? I understand. But I feel like a lot of us here are adults who have jobs and probably even more than that in our lives, right? You have homes to take care of. You might have a wife or a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend that's a huge pain in the ass or something. You might have a bunch of kids. You got just a bunch of crap on your plate. And like, we're coming in here to like, look at this lady who just bought a bunch of cheese and says that she's on this like wellness path to thinness and greatness. And, she's just eating a bunch of cheese, really. And, we're all like of a similar mindset in here. So, we have a lot in common, which is awesome. I love it. I do. I love it. But, yeah, the den. Yes, I totally get it. It's way too volatile of a subject, and people are looking for a place to get away from it. And I want the nest to be a place to get away from the outside and just get into the nest. Like, it's truly a nest. Come on in here and get snuggly wuggly and cuddle with us, okay? We're not going to even think about any of that stuff at all. Just asking if anything happened out of the ordinary. Luckily, he was a pretty chill dude, and we never had anything bad to say about him. He did inform us ahead of time. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. The year 2038 problem is known as Y2038, Y2K38, Y2K38 superbug, or the apocalypse, is a time computing problem that leaves some computer systems unable to represent times. Why is that, though? Why would that be a problem? Thank you, Electrobuzz. Yeah. This is what I try to, mentally transmit to Chantal. It's your channel. Take control of it. You want a bunch of bullshit going on in your chat? Put an end to it. I'm just going to stop live streaming. It's your channel. Take control. You are in control. Just put an end to the nonsense. That's it. But also be fair. Don't be a jerk and just block everybody that you don't like what they say, because no one's going to come in there to chat, and you want people to chat and enjoy themselves. My God. Maz has been an owlet for 2 months. Thank you so much. 2 months snuggled in the nest. Oh, yeah. I love it. Thank you, Maz. You don't know enough to explain it well. That's okay, Lucy Jane. That's interesting, though. We can definitely look into it further. Molly says because computers only originally read the last 2 dates, assuming... Right, that was for Y2K. But what about for 2038? I was around for Y2K, Yeah. Tell anime sucks to frig off and block him. There you go. But he super chats me. LGR did a video about Y2K. If it weren't for developers and programmers rushing into coding a solution, society would have legit collapsed. Do you believe that? I don't know if I do. The Den, I thought you were already a member. Welcome to Owlet, The Den. Welcome. Yeah. Woohoo! Yes, welcome, The Den. Welcome. Hey, Lost Baby Kaiju, how's it going? Wasn't the world supposed to end back in 2012? Yes. Yeah, because that's when the Mayan calendar ended. Yeah. It's true. Aw, yeah, The Den. Come on in. Get in here. Get into the nest. Here's your welcome video. And for anyone else who has recently joined or has been gifted, there's your little welcome video. It's cute. It's short. Ham and Beans says Linux-based systems working on 32-bit systems will run out of time in... Oh, that's interesting. Linux-based systems working on 32-bit systems will run out of time in 2038. A 64-bit system running Linux will run for thousands of years. What about a Windows-based system running on 64? You have until the end of March 2025. Thank you, Ham and Beans. Thank you for explaining that. Okay. Now I see the path that that's going down. I appreciate that. Thank you. How interesting. How do we fix it? Do we just all go over to Linux? What do we do? What's the solution? What do we do? Oh, thank you so much.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Oh, Chantal, stop thinking about creme, okay? Ham and beans is obviously la creme de la creme. Obviously. Seriously. That is so interesting. Huh. Hey, K-Pick. How's your son? Is he okay? How do you block food names in chat on a supposed food-focused channel? That's a very good question. Yeah, he's a little too controlling, which is the next video coming up. My husband controls me. Okay, that wasn't clickbait at all. Wonder if there are a lot of 32-bit systems still running. I'll bet there's some. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it, the den, isn't it? All the owls. I had fun making it. I love Linux, but I suck at managing consoles so badly. It's my shame. My cross to bear. I failed my nerd license. That's funny. Aw. It's okay.
2 packs. I put ice on it. And I got 2 packs of cube beef. So
What are you going to do with it? Boil
that
it
is what I got.
until it's
Here. Put that in the fridge in a minute. Okay. The fruits and veggies, they come in like bulk boxes, and here you can have this box. Oh no, it's dirty. You can't have any of these. These are sweet potatoes.
Ah, batata.
Egyptian sweet potatoes.
Yes.
A huge box.
So you can buy these on the street in Egypt. They roast them. There are people who have mobile roasters. Okay. This is what they do. And this is, they call it batata in Egypt. But you can get them on the street. They're freaking phenomenal. So if you're out shopping like downtown-ish, not in a mall, like out on the street doing like all kinds of different things, and you're hungry, you're low energy, and it's like, you know, maybe you don't have time, you don't want to sit down and have a meal, you will smell these roasting on the street and just look for the smoke. And there's a roast, you know, like a whole like trying to think of, like, you know, like people use those backyard, what are they called? I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but they're roundish. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing coming to my mind at all. So, no, not a grill, not a pit, like a, what the backyard air fryer? Smoker. Thank you, Kathy. It looks like a smoker. Thank you. Yes. And they're already wrapped in tinfoil on, like, that are roasting, smoking, whatever. And they're very, very, very cheap. Cheap. And you don't even have to put anything on it. You unwrap the foil and it's like, I think I even have a picture of me and my ex biting into one together because it was so freaking delicious. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Am I just like starving or what? No, they're really good. They're very good. I don't think they're like yams, no. They might season them, Megan. I'm not sure. I only had one. I never had another one after that. But try one if you go. You got to try one. And they're fully cooked, so you don't have to worry about you know, the transmittable things.
So, yeah, on Wednesdays and Thursdays, this grocery store online has a lot of sales on fruits and vegetables. So that's why I wait for that day to stock up on it. Okay, excuse me, I'm trying to, like, work here so that I can pay for your cat food and you're in the way. Oh my gosh. I got a case of pomegranates, which are so delicious. And pomegranates actually, what I like to do with them is...
what she likes to do with them. Have you ever seen her eat a pomegranate? I have not. I have not. She's like, this is a staple for us in Kuwait. What I do with them? Yeah, what?
Put them in salad. So
Oh, do you? All the salads that you're eating, that's what you do with them? You put them on your salad. Okay.
you know, yeah, they're really good.
Are they?
So, juice.
Okay. Please. Salad.
She's playing with these. There you go, juice. So I got a case of
You know what
pomegranates.
I like to do? I put them on my salad.
And we're not letting these fruits and vegetables, die in the fridge.
Die.
No, we're gonna eat them.
No, you're not.
Oh my
No, you're not.
gosh. Huge bag of fruits and veg. I'm not gonna take them all out.
Why?
But I got several.
Why wouldn't you though? This is a grocery haul. Aren't you supposed to show us your groceries? What do you mean you're not going to take them out? You're just too tired? Why don't you cut the video and come back to it when you're feeling a little more up to it and actually show what's in your grocery haul?
Kilos of each, okay? So we
Peach
have
cobbler.
some carrots. We have a bunch of tomatoes. Bunch of cukes. Bunch of red onion. Hey, out of the way, you. Come on. Come on. Bunch of limes. And a whole bunch of potatoes. So, yeah. Oh, you. Okay, excuse me. I also got a case of red grapes, which look very delicious.
A case of grapes.
Last but not least, huge case of mango. Are they ripe? No, not really. Which is kind of good. They will ripen over time. So yeah, there's 6 huge mangoes here. So
She acts like she's never had produce in her house before. These will ripen over time. Like this is the first time you've had a fresh mango in your house.
yay! I love mangoes.
I think.
They're so good.
I think.
So,
so.
yeah. All right, so that's it for the grocery haul. This is stocking up my cupboards and fridge. We
Sure.
had barely anything, so
Sure.
the total,
Oh.
I'll put the totals here for everything,
Okay.
was about 68.69 KD, so I'll put the conversion there for you, and a few other
$222 for that stuff? Oh. What do you guys think of that? I think that's a bit high. Well, they did get all that meat, though. I don't know. I feel like I want a list of the stuff. I want a list.
currencies. Just so you know, I do have a good app, currency converter app, which I just use because
Oh, do you?
when you're traveling, you never know, So
Yeah, you never know.
yeah, so I'm gonna put the rest of this away, get comfy, and just tuck in. And
in.
I thank you for watching. So see you in the next one. Bye.
Whatever, Chantal. Oh, whatever. Okay. Inflation has hit Kuwait. That seems like it was kind of a lot. She used to say how cheap everything was, but that didn't really sound all that cheap to me. Not so much. She seemed to forget that fruit ripens, yes. It's a kind of a foreign concept, I guess. Yeah. So, let's look at Arabic numbers. Let me find a good picture, and then we'll look at her. My husband controls me because I have no self-control. I need someone to do it for me, but I'm going to be a total jerk to them the entire time. Arabic with Hamid. Okay, let's look at that. This might be good. We gotta learn something. It's like, I feel like I can't just do this brain rot with her every day. You know what I And why would I bring you along for brain rot? That's, like, not fair. Okay. Oh, boy. Hamid has a lot to say. He's very wordy. Okay. Let's just get to it, shall we? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I can't enlarge it. I'll save it and I'll blow it up. How about that? That'll work. Let's do that. Let's learn numbers. You guys are going to know numbers better than Chantal does. That's my goal. We can practice every time if you would like. And you will know them better than her. You can correct her, as a matter of fact. I think that would be hilarious. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, I'm going to make this big. Big, 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 big. There we go. Oh, I like it. I like it. All right. Let's see. Today has felt like a little bit, like my stream was a little bit odd today. But I do appreciate you being here very much. And if you are enjoying yourself, why not hit the like button? I think that would be great. That would be wonderful. Why isn't it showing up on the screen? Why? Well, I guess I'll just import it. That's the easiest, I think. All right, we're going to do numbers, Arabic numbers. Let's do it. Numbers. Now, if you recall, I know one person at least recalls that I taught you how to say she is a water buffalo. Does anyone remember how to say she is a water buffalo? Anybody? You can shout it out. You don't have to put your hands up. You can go ahead and just shout it out. She is, or you are, a water buffalo. Does anyone remember that? How to say it? Chantal, that is one correct answer. Yes. Yes. That's good. There was one person in the chat that, just busted it out one day. I was like, oh my God, you remember. You can do a 7-hour live stream? They don't do 7-hour live streams. Okay. Miriam, close. That's okay. You didn't know you were having a test today. It was kind of a pop quiz. Don't worry about it. That's all right. Maybe you'll recall after we start. Okay, numbers. Okay, to the left, we have the number written out in Arabic. And remember, Arabic is read from right to left. Okay? Transliteration. Transliteration this is why there is no correct or incorrect spelling of anything in English that is from Arabic, because it's only about the sound and how it would look if we're reading it in English. So, I'm trying to think of an example. Like yalla. People may say, someone had Yalah. I spell it transliterated Yalla. It's all the same word in Arabic, but transliteration just makes you be able to look at it and say it. Same with Hebrew. Yeah. Yep. Will this affect our final score for the class? Most certainly, yes. You might even want to take a screenshot so you can study in between our streams. Yes. Okay. Now, the next column, we're in the third column from the left now, Western Arabic system. So this is the numbers that we know if you speak English. 0, 1, or Spanish, or other languages that don't use other symbols. So 0 through 10, that's what that looks like, okay? The Eastern Arabic system, this is when we get into the dots, the zeros, the sevens that look like sixes, and all that, right? So let's begin. I haven't taught a class in forever. Okay, you're just going to repeat after me if you want. If you're just like, whatever, are you serious? I'm off the clock here. Leave me alone. I get it. Just listen if you want. I don't care. But I'm saying if you want to learn, if you want to practice a little bit, hey, I expect that you will be able to give the numbers from 0 to 10. I would say, what's today? October 3rd? I'm going to say by Thanksgiving you'll have this memorized and you will know. And in between videos, I can flash an Arabic number on the stream and you'll know it. You'll be able to say it in Arabic. Okay? And this is like, but it's not stressful. If you're finding this stressful, don't worry about it. Okay? But some people like it. I do. Okay. So we're going to start with 0. Okay? So we're looking at the third column where it says Western Arabic System and there's a 0. Okay? So we can see that do you see my, no you don't. The Eastern Arabic system, what it looks like, is a dot. It's a dot, but it's kind of diamond shaped. Okay, let me make it bigger. See how it's not just like a small little circle? I know you can barely see it. But it's kind of like a diamond, a little off-kilter diamond. Okay, so this is 0. And we pronounce 0 in Arabic by saying sif. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so you can see the transliteration. Where is it? It disappeared. Oh my God. Sorry. Center. There we go. Got it back. There. I'll just put the 3 last columns. Okay. Sif. So you see that Arabic transliteration? Now, it says SEFR. When I think of saying the word 0 or the number 0, I think of it as SIFR. Sif. Does it have to be that exact when you're handwriting it, or does a dot work? It will want to be more than just like a quick dot with a pen, like with a ballpoint pen. You want to fill it in a little bit. But, Good morning, Bex. How are you? Okay, so 0 is sif. Please repeat after me. Sif. 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 The R at the end. Now, Chantal would say this siffer. No. La. No. La. Hey, Jessie Rose. Sif. Let's move on to number 1. Number 1, you can see in the Eastern Arabic system. Good job, Electrobuzz. Number 1 in the Eastern Arabic system looks just like a 1, pretty much. It's like a little slash, okay? And we call this wahed. Wahed. Please repeat after me. Wahed. 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 That's 1. Wahed. So we have sif and wahed. This is where, it's very good, Too Cold to Bother. This is where we're going to get into some regional differences. Classical Arabic from the Quran is pronounced in a very specific way. People do not necessarily speak like that on a daily basis. You could think of it like the King James Bible. Like no one says like, doth, protest, whatever. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So, but Salah will say ithnain. La. We don't say this in Egypt, okay? We don't. No one, people know what you're saying because it is classical Arabic and they call it modern standard Arabic. Just very generally. I'm not going to get too specific. It's not needed. Okay. But how I pronounce it and how the nest, I think, shall pronounce it. Okay. You might as well follow along with the owl, right? We don't say in Egypt. No. La. We say it. Itnain. That's 2. Itnain. There's no But you hear Salah say ithnain. Very good, Dirt Merchant. So, and you can see the number 2 looks like a backward 7. Let me make it bigger. It's like a backward 7. But it has curves. Yes, you can go to the bathroom, Anna. Yes. Of course you can. Just come right back, please. I don't want you to miss too much. Okay. Or you can bring the class with you. Just don't turn your camera on. It's fine. Okay. So we have صفر واحد اتنين. Yes, اتنين. That's right. 3. May I go to the bathroom? 3. So 3, the number, has like a little squiggly on the top, and then it drops down. So that's 3. And classical Arabic, they put all this okay? We say taleta. Taleta. That's 3. Taleta. Taleta. So 0, صفر, 1, واحد, 2, اتنين, 3, talata or taleta. Okay. Number 4. See how it's like a backwards 3? That's the 4. Okay. This, I gotta really get into remember my Arabic, my Egyptian Arabic accent. I gotta really use my chest with this one. Okay. Yes, everything is written right to left. Everything. Well, numbers are... I have seen numbers left to right, though. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, number 4. Arba. I can't say it right now. This is not how you say it. Arba. It's got more to it. I'm going to find an Egyptian teacher to say this for you. You're going to hear a major difference because this has far more weight behind it than I'm giving it. Arba. 4. Arba. So 0, صفر, 1, واحد, 2, اتنين, 3, taleta, 4, arba. Now we're gonna get to your favorite sound in Arabic. That's your favorite. I know it is. I know. Okay. So, how much have we dropped down in viewership? Oh, my studio crashed. Are we still here? Oh my God. We are still here. Okay, good. Oh my God. It was gone. It's a good thing for OBS, huh? All right. Number 5. Okay, number 5 is where it looks like a little 0. See the 0? The 5. This is khamsa. 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 In the back of your throat. Khamsa. 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 To practice the 5, I used to say 555. I'm trying to think of how it even... Khamsa. I can't remember it right now. It's been a while. Khamsa. Khamsa. It's got an M. Hamsa. Khamsa. 0, صفر, 1, واحد, 2, اتنين, 3, taleta, 4, arba, 5, khamsa. Now we'll look at 6. 6 is like a 7. See the 7? 6 is like a 7. This one's easy. It's sitta. 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 And do not be worried if you can't say any of these or if you think you sound silly. That was one of my biggest hurdles in trying to learn things, is that I thought I sounded stupid. Like, I just can't say this stuff. I sound like an idiot. No, everyone does. Don't worry about it. It comes. It will come. You know what? If you think of it, take out your phone and record a little video of yourself saying these numbers, like maybe like when we do them all together at the end, like record yourself and save it. And then Thanksgiving weekend, we're going to do it again. Like, we're going to keep doing this. You got to learn something in here. I can't just keep exposing you to Chantal and nothing else. We're going to do it a lot, okay? And by the time Thanksgiving comes, you're going to listen back to that and be like, oh my God, listen to me. I was such a newbie and you're so much better now. Trust me. Trust me. It's okay if you think you sound silly. You probably do. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone does. Everybody. Yeah. And I don't speak any other. I mean, I speak a little bit of Spanish. You know. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. American Thanksgiving. Yes. That's correct. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. We could do Spanish too. Sure. Okay. So 6. What is 6, everybody? Sita. Right. Good. Okay. 0. Starting from the top. 0. Sifr. 1. Wahed. 2. Itnain. 3. Taleta. 4. Arba. 5. Khamsa. 6. Sitta. You don't have to do homework. You just study when you're here. No one ever does homework anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay. All right. We're almost done. We're almost done. Now we're going to get funky with the numbers. You thought we were funky before? Oh, no. Look at the 7. 7 is a V. Okay, it's a V. It's a V. Sabah. Sabah. 7 is Sabah. 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 7, Sabah. Very good, Dirt Merchant. Very good. 0, Sifr. 1, Wahed. 2, Itnain. 3, Taleta. 4, Arba. 5, Khamsa. 6, Sitta. 7, Sabah. Let's go to 8. 8 is one of my favorites. I don't know why. It just is. 8 is an upside down V. It's an upside down V. And again, classical Arabic and modern standard Arabic, they say the th. I'm probably gonna make my own little graph, so it's like just more of how it's gonna be, how we're gonna pronounce it in the nest, which is the Egyptian dialect. So that's right, Welder fan. Excellent. That is an 8. Yes. So 8. Sabah al-Khan. Mrs. Stories used to write. Oh, cool. Okay. 8 is Tamania. Tamania. That one's easy, I think. Tamania. Tamania. 8. Tamania. 8. Tamania. Tamania. Good. Good. So 0. Sifr. 1. Wahed. 2. Itnain. 3. Taleta. 4. Arba. 5. Khamsa. 6. Sitta. 7. Sabah. 8. Tamania. Excellent. 2 more to go and that's it. And that's it. Don't feel awful about anything. If you don't speak Arabic, you don't know what you're looking at. Please, don't worry about it. I don't want anyone to feel anything other than we're learning. Hey, Starry Nights. Yes, come on in. Number 9 is Tisa. Tisa. 9, Tisa. Tisa. 9 is Tisa. 9, Tisa. And you can see in Eastern Arabic system, it looks like a 9. Perfect. Perfect. That one's an easy one. 0, Sifr. 1, Wahed. 2, Itnain. 3, Taleta. 4, Arba. 5, Khamsa. 6, Sitta. 7, Sabah. 8, Tamania. 9, Tisa. 10, Ashura. I could just see this little kid I used to teach. He'd be pointing at the back of his throat, saying my name. Miss, you need to... I'm like, I know, I can't do it. I'm an American. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Way back in the throat. Even I learned quite a bit about the linguistics and like different just all different things about Arabic. But like even the way that your tongue is placed in your mouth is very different than how you speak English. So there's just totally ways that your mouth is shaped during these sounds that's totally different. So that's why it takes such a long time to really get the hang of it. And you're going to be exposed to it a lot too. So 10 is Ashura. 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 Kilib Ashura. 10 dogs. Kilib Ashura. 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 So you see the Ashura is a 1 and see the sif next to it? That's 10. So I used to get the dot and the O mixed up all the time. So I'd see a 1 and that O, and I would think it's 10, but it's actually 15. Okay, so we'll just run through it again one more time. Sif, Wahid, Itneen, Taleta, Arba, Hamsa, Sitta, Sabah, Tamania, Tisa, Ashura. 1 through 10. You just learned how to say all the Egyptian numbers 1 through 10 or all the Arabic numbers you've learned to say in Egyptian dialect 1 through 10. So feel free to correct Chantal whenever you feel the need. In Arabic writing, would a Western name be translated to Arabic or written in the Latin alphabet? It would depend if the person knows how to write English. If they don't, they would try to figure out how it might be. Yeah, I guess it would be transliterated. They would try to figure out how it would look, how to read it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Ashura. And there's a holiday, Ashura. So you will see these numbers come into play in a lot of different ways. Okay, next we're going to do quickly my Arab husband is controlling me. It was such clickbait BS. I loved her comments, though. Her comments were gold. They really were. What's his name? The Cope and Sneed Anime Sucks guy. He was like, oh my god, are you all right? Your husband's controlling you? Are you okay? She's fine. Please. Please. So after we get the grocery haul and after we see all the cheese, now she's going to tell us how she's going to allow Salat to control her consumption. Psh, I don't believe it. Not for a second. No, I think this is pure clickbait BS. I really do. Because people are mad at him. Like, don't you love your wife? Don't you want her to be healthy and be around forever and ever? He's like, no. But they gotta make it look good, for the channel. So. They gotta try, I guess. I guess. Alright, here we go. I gotta put the Lantis front and center, though. Let me just get started. There we go.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I hope you're all doing well. Now the title of my video was probably a bit shocking for you guys. I do plan on explaining what I mean by that, how I let my husband control me. First I just want to say that just a little bit of an update with how I'm doing. For those of you who don't know, I suffer from binge eating disorder and food addiction. I have been this way for as long as I can remember in my life. Even as a kid, I was always obsessed with food in a very unhealthy way. I would, use food for comfort. That developed into using food for comfort. Food has just always been the main focus center of my life, and I have a lot of food noise in my head. It's just always food.
Blah, 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 blah,
what am I
blah.
gonna eat next? Just always thinking about food, obsessing about food. So I have talked about this ad nauseum on my channel, and I probably will continue to talk about some of my struggles and
That's a really good question, Goliath. Does she have any new viewers? Right. Does she actually need to explain this to anybody? No. We all are well aware.
Stuff like that. So,
right.
But so far, I'm on a winning streak, just doing well. You know, I'm actually really happy with the little accomplishments I've been making. So some of those accomplishments are just I haven't binged in a while now. And, well...
What's a while? You got to quantify that. If you're gonna be like accountable for your relapses and your addiction, you're gonna have to define things. You're gonna have to quantify things. What is a while? A couple of hours, days?
A while for me is like probably a few days, like since Thailand, anyways.
Every hour binge free is so hard. So I always consider a few days a long time. Gotcha.
Since being back home,
Yeah.
In Thailand, I ordered a lot, and I did have some there were some times where, you know, I would be alone and just watching a movie or whatever in the hotel, and I would order out again on top of having had supper and stuff like that, and then I would order snacks or go to the 7-Eleven and have snacks. And I realized, you know, left to my own devices, being in private, I was able to just do whatever I wanted to, and was also able to hide things from my husband, you know, who's concerned about my health and my eating disorder. I will also...
Keeping secrets against your husband? I guess you both have your own set of secrets, don't you?
say that this is new for him. He's a you know a person who doesn't have issues with food at all. They eat to live, and they don't think about food after they've eaten. They're good. They don't think about their next meal after that. So, and I've been surrounded by normies my whole life. So and when it comes to food, that's what I mean by normie. And so this is like a whole
good night, middle of nowhere
thing for him. I did mention when we met, because I feel it's important to be transparent with somebody, especially if you're planning on marrying them, and spending your life with them as a life partner. Husband and wife, you're a unit, you're a family unit, you're a couple, you go.
Like when you marry somebody, like when you're going to be a wife, like when you have a husband, like when you get married.
Through life together, the ups and downs, and I felt it was important for him to really know what my downs were.
Yeah.
So I did, talk a bit about how I have issues with food, and I don't think at the time he really, really understood the full extent of it until he lived with me, and he would, see little signs of, when he would be sleeping, and then the next day there would just be some evidence of binges happening, and I just, we're going through it, and he's actually really supportive in a lot of ways. In every way he could be. He's very encouraging, just today, throughout the day, just saying you're doing such a good job, because he knows he's very intelligent, and he learns fast. So I already feel like he knows, kind of what it would be like for me and how hard it must be for me. So I'm glad that he can empathize with me and understand, and be patient. I really, really emphasize to him, you really need to be patient, if this is going to work, because this is going to be there's a lot of ups and downs, and it's a very arduous journey.
Yeah. So you're expecting Salah to be your psychiatrist and therapist and addiction coach, and he has zero experience with any of this. Perfect. No expectations.
And it's not something that everybody wants to or can take on as a partner, being a supportive partner. So I let him control certain things now in my life. But there's a difference between a narcissistic control, a control of asserting power over someone, versus having your back. And what I'm talking about when I mean control is I'm letting him control things that I have no control over. So yes, I let him control me with eating now, ordering out. So I'm letting him help me with that. And what I mean by that specifically is I've decided to show him everything I eat, everything I put in my mouth.
Okay.
Showing him what I eat throughout the day. Anytime we eat out, it'll be together usually anyways, but there's no more of me just turning to him and saying, hey, I'm going to order a 12-inch sub with some cookies and some chips, or I'm going to order Burger King because I want a chicken royal meal. There's no more of that. And
there's no more of that. Don't be silly. At least she's not getting wasted. That's true. That's true. I mean, we really can't expect too much from our girl. We have to have realistic expectations here. So, yeah.
At least we're not getting wasted.
At least I'm not eating Burger King. At least. At least.
So far, so good. Honestly, I'm not even like craving junk food right now.
Good.
Not fast food, because I got really bad food poisoning in Thailand. At least I think that's what it was, after eating some pretty disgusting junk. It was like really nasty. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I was eating like a whole bunch of cheese popcorn. I was eating like this place called Potato Corner, like fried chicken skins, and just like really fatty.
Yeah, I mean, who is this news to? Hello, we were there with you. Hello, we all got grossed out by the chicken skins. Oh, exactly, Ms. Mac. Who is she talking to? We were there. We were there for like every minute of it. Ugh. Yeah. Cheese and chicken hot dogs. Warmed up by the cashier at 7-Eleven.
Really, like food that's not like food products. I don't consider that like nutritious food.
Right.
So I was really sick after, eating or overdoing it on junk food like that. It was just really toxic to my body. And
So toxic. Walaikum salam, juror number 6. How are you? Dot says he will lock her in with very little food, then she will threaten to go home. There's going to be, if they really do this, and this isn't just total clickbait, there's going to be an epic blowout. Can you imagine anybody, I mean, not just someone like Salah, because let's face it, he's Salah, right? But anybody that an addict says, I need you to control my addiction for me, get out of the way. Get out of the way when they want to use, whether it's food or whatever else. You're going to be the bad guy if you try to withhold that. This is like the worst idea ever.
it had a really negative effect on my health. On my, I became really ill. And though I'm feeling a lot better now, I still have that, like, when I think of certain foods, this particularly fried, fatty, non-nutritious food, I feel ill. And, I'm very thankful for that right now, because I don't know if I had that feeling, if I would be so strong, if I would have that willpower, the same willpower. I don't know. I don't know if that will ever come back. I'm sure at some point I will get cravings for certain things. There's still things that, I think I would.
Where Schneffer, she's great at epic blowouts lately. That's true. She said she started taking Imodium to control those.
Overindulge on if I had in the house. So we did a healthier grocery order, this time. And so I just basically, when I mean like controlling, I mean more like being really accountable to him. Yeah, I'm basically just holding myself more accountable than before. Before I had the mentality that I don't, really need to be accountable to anyone but myself. But I think I need to surrender that idea for now, that I can control, that I'm in control, because I'm not. And I know that I do need to be, but I do need some help with that at first. And being as my husband is like, he's my husband. He's my, he's my supporter.
He's not your therapist, and he's not your addiction coach. It's very unfair to put anybody in that place.
He protects me. He cares about me. He really cares about my health. And so, yeah, I mean, being 40 and having diabetes, type 2 diabetes, being with someone so unhealthy who can't do anything. And I don't want to be that way anymore either. I want to live life, and I want to do a lot in life. So,
do you though? Niemanner, I think you're 100% correct. I think she does it to appease him and parts of the community. And if it fails, she can blame him. It's a perfect setup. It really is. Yeah.
I've just been trying to also keep very busy. I find that I've just been really trying to organize my home more, keep it very clean, which as somebody who's very sedentary, rigorous housework is a lot of exercise for me. And I find it takes me a longer time than it would a fit person to complete their whole house of housework. So I kind of just do it in parts. And, it's exercise for me for sure. Lugging things around, mopping, bending, cleaning the fridge and stuff like that. It's good exercise for now. So I've just been trying to keep my mind busy with planning for future things, thinking of things I'd like to do, hobbies I'd
travel.
like to maybe take up.
But travel.
I'm really just focused on trying to get healthy and just taking it day by day, and that's what I'm doing. And with Salah, my husband's help as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Is my husband, Salah's not an almond husband, which for those of you who don't know, an almond husband is basically...
Does anyone know what an almond husband is, or did she just make that up? Or is that a TikTok thing? Dot says, I think Salah will lock her in so she can't open the door like he did at that other place. Oh my God. Yeah, cleaning the mansion, tater tot hot dish. Yeah. She's got a lot of ground to cover in that apartment. You know, washing the floor could take weeks, really. Yep. Never heard of it. Me neither. Oh, Jennifer Eber's a little behind in chat. When you catch up, Jennifer, proud member of Gen Z, mom of Gen X. That doesn't sound right. It sounds like how confused I got earlier. She's a great kid. She's doing well in college, but professionally, she has a long way to go. She's just a kid. So you're probably a mom of Gen Z and you're Gen X, I'm thinking, Jennifer. When you get caught up, you're way behind in the stream, but that's okay. I'm still reading your comments. You never heard of the almond husband? Hannah Has Cat says almond husband. She means almond mom. Of course it is a TikTok meme. Of course. The term is typically almond mom. I've heard of the beige moms. I get so mad when people do this to me in real life, talk about sometime like it's a new story to me when I was there. So this one time, you and I were at this place. Yeah. What I found, almond mom is a term that went viral on TikTok and social media, referring to parents who give their kids unhealthy advice about food and body image. Oh, interesting. I thought so, Jennifer. I did the same thing earlier. I did the same thing. I don't even know how, but I getcha. I gotcha. I know. We're of that age now in Gen X where we start to say stuff just comes out of our mouths and we're like, what? Huh, that's not what I meant. What?
A husband, a partner who is very conscious around food, like very health conscious around food and stuff like that.
Me neither.
I think anyways. I heard that term recently and I was like, yeah. He's not.
Oh, food
but
restriction.
He prefers, like, he does have a sweet tooth, so he likes to eat sweets, but he doesn't overindulge. Like, he'll have like a chocolate and then that'll be it, you know?
Just give him a banana. Just give him an unripened banana. She has controlled diarrhea now. She's managing her diarrhea. Hey, one condition at a time, you know?
He won't have like 3, 4, 5 chocolate bars, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll just have like one, and he'll eat his meals, and that'll be it. And sometimes he only eats like once a day. If I make him a really big healthy breakfast in the morning, that's all he'll really eat, and then he'll have maybe a chocolate bar at night. But he prefers like real home cooked food over ordering out any day. And
and she tried telling us that the entire time she was gone in Thailand for like 5 weeks, that he was ordering out the whole time. I knew that was not correct. He's sick of it. He's sick of eating out. Tired of it. He was at the other wife's house getting home-cooked meals every day.
Prefers to eat healthy. So that's good, because if I was with a partner who was just like me, we would be, or somebody who encouraged me to eat unhealthy, or somebody who was like, I don't mind that you eat that. You're perfect the way you are, babe. I love you the way you are.
Really?
And
perfect.
That's not okay, because that's very dangerous. And at that point, that's where, enabler status comes in. But, it's not his responsibility for me, I'm responsible for what I put in my mouth at the end of the day. So it's,
exactly.
I will give him the go ahead to hold me accountable, basically. Hi, baby girl.
See how that goes.
So I give him that control in that way. I give him, go in the, in the driver's seat in that sense. Because he did say, Salah said something to me before that was just really like made me rethink everything about, accepting your partner, accepting you for how you are. And he said, I'm your husband, I'm your family now. Like if
I'm your family now. I'm your family now. Hey, sassy Shelly, how's it going? Nice to see you. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. What are you doing? Did you get too sidetracked with all of my sidetrackedness? Hit the like button, please. Yeah, I'm your family now. What is that about? What is that? Like, forget about your family in Canada. I'm your family now. Me and Julia and Harry. Forget everybody else in your life. I don't like that. I wonder if she's just saying that.
Accepting your partner, accepting you for how you are. And he said, I'm your husband, I'm your family now. Like if I love you, truly love you, I'm worried about your health. Like if I didn't love you, I wouldn't care, So, he does have that mentality that you're beautiful, but I don't want you to die.
So
like I want you to be here for a long time. I want you to travel with me. I want you to, just do a lot of things with me, do a lot of things together, and not be unhealthy.
Like
and so,
travel and like walk more than 2 or 3 minutes. Absolutely. You see it, okay? Mrs. Sin is telling you guys, do your math homework. Do your math. I'm not going to give you Arabic homework, but Mrs. Sin will give you math homework. So please do it. Please take care of it. It's quick. If you cared, Chantal, you could do it yourself, not drag everyone else into it. That's the thing. It's like, she refuses, and this is just a theme in her life, to accept personal responsibility. Addiction is something, very much something that a person has to work on themselves. No one can do it for you. It's like, telling someone, like, let's take something like a little less, don't let me smoke. Okay. Don't let me buy cigarettes. Well, aren't you going to be by yourself someday, out and about, and you could pop into a store and buy cigarettes? What if that person isn't there? I mean, and then what? You're going to hide it from them and have a secret? It's like addiction is so insidious, and it gets perpetuated in those secrets and lies. And giving the responsibility of healing yourself and recovering, putting that in someone else's hands and saying, you do it for me. It doesn't work like that. It just does not at all.
Have a better quality of life. It hurts him to see me in pain with the sciatica and everything else. And then just also like, not being able to breathe from walking or just this and that. So I'm going to choose my heart, and I'm really going to try to keep it that focusing on this journey, basically. So that's what I plan on doing. Staying on track. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. But so yes. So he's a lot more involved than before. Before I didn't really want to hear it, and I would actually be defensive with him about it, and kind of just like anyone else, like kind of like, I got this. I just want to handle it on my own. I just want to, I don't want you to criticize me for what I'm eating. I don't want to hear it. Like, I just want to eat in peace. Like, just leave me alone. Just let me indulge on my Burger King and don't have any opinion on it. So, but no, I'm going to totally let him criticize me for that. I'm totally going to let him criticize me. And I'm totally...
She doesn't even let the Beezers criticize her. And some of those people actually have her best interest in mind. Some of them do. And she blocks them when they express concern. But he's supposed to knock crap out of her hand and say, don't eat that. And he's not going to get, okay.
Going to let him tell me no. And I'm totally going to let him control this part of my life that I have no control over. So yeah, I just wanted to explain a bit about that, because a lot of people ask me and wonder, like, what's your husband's role in your eating disorder recovery and your food addiction recovery and your weight loss journey? What is your husband's opinion on this? Yeah, so that's basically what it is. He's never nasty. He's just supportive, and he's never like nasty about it, or
so supportive.
We joke together, which is totally fine. I'm not really uptight. I'm not an uptight person about that. Like, I'm just, I have a sense of humor about my life, my situation a lot of the time. So you guys know, like, I like to laugh at myself sometimes. Depends on my mood, I guess. But yeah, so that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. Just so you guys know the dynamic we have when it comes to that, this particular topic. And yeah, so inshallah, this will be the time that I can finally make these lifestyle changes. And I feel different. About food. I just feel right now like I really just no longer want to harm my body, but I just do need that support so bad from him. And I feel lucky that he like understands,
He doesn't, though. Like, you've told us many times that he doesn't understand. That he doesn't understand binge eating, that he doesn't understand overeating. He doesn't understand any of that. And when a person is in active addiction, their mind, their way of thinking is off kilter. He can't even understand continuing to eat when you're already full. He can't even conceptualize that and why you would do that. How is he supposed to understand all of the manipulation you're going to pull on him when you're ready to eat? Right, Sassy Shelly. If he tries to actually stop her from binging, there are going to be some wonderful rage streams. It's going to be epic. Fashion Warrior says, I love this channel. I do. I love Owl. I love you, Fashion Warrior. Thank you. But I'm so sad for her. She's going to die. This is addiction. It is so sad. I understand. I understand how you feel. I do. It's sad to see another human be so enmeshed in their sickness and not see it. It is. If we can look at her like just another person in general, yes, it is sad. Yeah. I'm sure Orlin told Nikocado what he could eat. That's how it works. Yeah. That's why you broke up with your ex, Tiny Walnut. He refused to go to treatment. He just wanted me to hold him accountable, and I refused. Good for you. It's like, they're setting you up. No one can be responsible for someone else's addiction at all. KMB stitches. I think you had started something earlier. Yeah. When I was dealing with food addiction, people would want you to help me, but I'm so sorry. When I was dealing with food addiction, people would want you to help me, but I finally just said no because I would end up being annoyed with them and rebelling. I needed to be ready to help myself. Unless someone is ready, there's no point, really. I did need to be held accountable, but I needed to be ready to accept help. Yes, 100% KMB Stitches. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Remember when he said no Tim Hortons donut and she threw a tantrum and tried to fly back to Canada, Shelley? That's what I'm saying. I mean, the first time he says no, and yeah, he's going to be like, I thought you wanted me to knock the donut out of your hand. What the heck? Just let me eat in peace. And then she'll come on a live stream because she doesn't have any real life friends to talk to about it. She'll come on a live stream and bitch to us. And we'll be laughing. That's all. Because, it's a real marriage and all. All the cheese, none of the blame. Chantal stream. True. Hey, Lexi Lime, how's it going? I believe she has PWS, eating disorder. I watched it on YouTube and it's all Chantal. Oh, is that Prager-Willi something syndrome? I thought that a while ago, and people apparently have debunked it already. I don't know the details behind it, though. But she definitely does seem to meet the criteria for that. But apparently, I don't know, people found out that she doesn't somehow. I don't know. First thing she needs to do is delete her accounts on the food apps and delete the apps. Yeah. Why keep walking into a liquor store and saying you're not going to buy alcohol? Why do you keep tempting yourself? And they say with addiction to remove yourself from the environment, remove yourself from the triggers that make you think about it. And when you're in a vulnerable spot emotionally or whatever, that's what you're going to think of as a way to cope because that has been your coping mechanism. But you have to find different ways to cope. And someone like Salah come on. He's barely an adult. She needs an actual professional. And I think it's so selfish and manipulative and mean, actually. Salah deserves it, whatever, But I'm just saying in general, to put that onto another person, it's so manipulative. It's awful. And he doesn't have enough life experience to even recognize what's happening. Terrible. He's going to learn a lot from this, at least, And she still isn't getting the therapy she actually needs to overcome her addiction, right, Song? The food isn't the problem, she is. Exactly. She's just, some people who use food to cope when they get weight loss surgery, their addiction transfers to something else. Because they haven't yet learned healthy coping mechanisms. They still go to something that's just as damaging. She has at least 3 active addictions, Lacey. What else do you think she's addicted to? Well, we know the weed, right? Do you remember back when she would sit on the floor in front of the blue couch? I sure do. During one of her mukbangs, he unlocked the door. She just shook her head and said, I just want to eat. I vaguely remember that, Kathy. Yes. I do remember the sitting on the floor constantly. It was bad times for everybody. Yeah. Welcome back, Michael. She needs to eat nothing but food she finds to be edible but not exciting. Yeah. Yeah. You got to retrain your brain to not see food as a reward, to not see food as a dopamine inducing. You're just something that keeps you alive, basically. And that's it. You got to break that pleasure connection with it. Food should be pleasurable for people, but not if you're an addict addicted to food. You got to break that cycle. You don't think Salah gets manipulated, J.A.? He'd have to actually care for her to be able to do that. He just gives in to shut her up. Yeah, that's true, too. She's already yelling at her chat who asked about the diabetes classes. I'll do it when I'm ready. When I have less anxiety, I'll schedule the class. No, they're going to tell you cut back on the cheese a little bit, and she's not going to like that. Your endocrinologist had a program where you saw a dietitian and personal trainer once a week and saw the doctor monthly. It was the most successful I was trying to lose weight before gastric bypass. Interesting. Yeah, once a week is some good if you need, yeah. That's pretty good. Check in with somebody. She's got a hyper addictive personality. She smokes. There's the pot and the food and the floor pipe era. Yeah. And attention. Yeah. Yep. True.
Younger than me, and he's not familiar with this kind of situation, and you know, he could have been like, nope, I'm out of here. You know, so I'm happy that he's like on board. He's very, very, very supportive of me, and he's very, very doting and involved in my healthcare. So yes. Anyway, other than that, I'll have some health updates in the future, you know, some weigh-ins and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, thank you for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, then. Bye, Chantal. Bye. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your epic story. Thank you. It was fascinating.
At least not getting wasted.
That's true. You know, she's back in Kuwait. She can't get wasted anymore. So,
By eggplant, I mean dick.
you know, she should just focus on eggplant. But not the one in her apartment. That's not physically working out. Okay, Tiny Walnut, have a great night. Hope to see you this weekend too. I think definitely, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even believe it was already Thursday. Like, this week flew by. If you had a farm, you wouldn't want your animals to die? Of course not. Teardrop Soccer Account? Of course not. YouTube has also become an addiction to her and many others. True. Yep, it's true. See, now that is where we go wrong. Why should food be pleasurable? If we all just use it as fuel and not a social event and or a pleasure, we probably wouldn't get into these messes, says English Virgo. FW11 says she's very manipulative. Yes. How long has it been since the hospital suggested a diabetic seminar, Michael? It's been a while. I think back when she got the glucometer even. That was months ago. That was way before Thailand. Fashion Warrior says this is a true proven fact. Back during COVID, I discovered her channel. I literally did not know who she was. I wrote her and said I would love to be your friend during COVID. She literally wrote me back and called me a loser and to get out and get a life. Fashion Warrior, I'm glad you're in the nest. You are always welcome here. Always welcome in the nest. Unbelievably rude. Unbelievably rude. I'm sorry she said that to you and that happened to you. That's not right. The problem is the food today is so laden with sugar and carbs, it fuels overeating because it literally changes the gut microbiome. Yeah, I've been taking some gut stuff. Some prebiotics and probiotics and biotics and all kinds of otics. Foodie's ass been diabetic. That's true, Lacey. She even lied about this new diabetic arc. It does suck to love a person who is this far down the hole. Now you're making me have empathy for Salah. No, that was not my intention. It's just awful for It's awful to be involved in any way with a person who is in active addiction because, I mean, the lies, anything they can do to protect their addiction, they will. So you're not even seeing the real person. I swear I have her email. I've always saved it. It was crazy to tell me to get out during COVID. Oh, yeah. Well, she was going out during COVID. So, you know. Yeah. She's got some issues. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. Can you do kombucha as a Muslim? I don't know exactly what kombucha is, but I've never tried it. She's hateful except when eating. True. Maybe she should ask about diarrhea education classes. Salah might go to that. Babe, it's time for the diarrhea class. Okay, babe, hold on. I gotta use the washroom. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going to be a rage tomorrow, Kat. You think so? Oh, I hope. Because, I mean, how many days has she been binge free? She says a while, right? So like a day, probably. So tomorrow she's going to be ready for some Burger King. He's like, you told me to hold you accountable. You're not ordering. And the thing is, like, she really set herself to be in a very bad situation, not learning how to drive there, not learning any of the language, not knowing how to get around, not doing anything at all independently. She really screwed herself over, because if he really holds her to that, like, look, we're done here. There's no more chicken royale, period. It's over. You get in there and make yourself a salad. She's gonna flip her lid. And what is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? She has to have Salah give the delivery drivers directions on how to get to their place. The address sends people like a block over. So to get to their place, he has to like talk them in how to get there. She doesn't know how to do that in Arabic. She does not know how to do that. Probably in English, she wouldn't know how to do that. So, she really screwed herself. And not just with food. She really is in a bad position. If he really wanted to control her, do you think he would threaten divorce if she didn't fix her food issues? See, I don't think that they're together romantically, so I don't think he really cares too much how big she gets. I think that she probably promised some, travel. Like, we're going to go places, Salah. And we're going to have a travel vlog. And now he sees, oh, you physically can't travel. You have a very difficult time. You can't even walk half the time. So I think that might be a motivation. Like, look, you gotta, come on now. Come on. We're going to buy you one seat on the airplane. You're not going to get there in the hotel room and eat fried chicken skin and lay like a seal for 6 weeks in a row. We're going to go places. We're going to do things. Get off your butt. And she's, she doesn't want to. So that might be a motivator. It's a business arrangement. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's going to be 31 in a couple of days. I think it's the 4th. I think it's tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow is his birthday. He's going to be 31. I can't imagine a man being at 31, whether, Arab or not, 31, and wasting years of your life with this person. Wasting your prime years with this person. But he likes it. It's today. Okay. Oh, we got the happy birthday. Oh, we'll have to do a birthday party for him this weekend, I think. Even the business side is failing. Yeah. Yeah. Allah did say Chantal pays Salah to stay with her. There you go. Yeah, we'll have to do a nice birthday party for Salah this weekend. He looks 40. I know. He's aged like 15 years. At least. Speaking of, what kind of wife doesn't buy any souvenirs or a present? Yeah. Well, she said she got him a keychain and a magnet. So I'm sure he'll really appreciate those souvenirs. He probably wanted a souvenir from the Russian Sugar Girls, but no. No. Yeah, she ages everybody. Shoot, I feel aged just watching her. God, enough is enough. Seriously, Super Dry was right there. Right? He was right, Sweet Sea Monster. She was at the mall and said, "Oh, there's Super Dry." She didn't even go in. She didn't even go in. And it's like, yeah, it's a store that's everywhere, but they might have different things in Thailand than they would in Kuwait. At least go check it out and get him something cool that maybe he can't get in Kuwait if he's your husband. And earlier today, I think it was, she was asking him what his favorite cake was for his birthday. I'm like, you've been married to this man for 2 years and you don't know what his favorite cake is? You don't know? Interesting. Interesting. She sold him an idea of what life would be, but she gave him the Temu version. True. I still can't believe she walked right by that store in the mall until his favorite t-shirt brand, whatever that was, knowing his birthday was coming and didn't even go in and get him something. Seriously. Seriously. I mean, if you love the person, like, oh my God, that's his favorite. Let me go in and check it out. Even if you don't have a ton of money, just a little something. Like, hey, I was in Thailand and I saw this, your favorite store, and I picked this up for you. A little something. Oh, Fashion Warrior, welcome to Owlette. Welcome to Owlette. Fashion Warrior, welcome. Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome, Fashion Warrior. There's a link in the chat for a welcome to the Nest video. It's a short little one, so you want to check that out at some point. Goliath, I guess today is his birthday. He probably would have loved a Super Dry keychain. Oh, yeah. Or like a ball cap or sunglasses, something. Pfft, anything. She could have at least gotten him a small pocketbook and pen out of the stationery shop. Anything. Anything. Kai Bella knows his favorite cake flavor. I bet she does. And then the last time she was in the mall, she walked by those cool ashtrays and said, "Babe, would you like an ashtray?" And then set it down and walked away before he could even say yes. "Babe, you smoke. Would you like this?" Anyway, I'm hungry. Yeah, she got the keychain also for the pet caretaker. Oh, for the person who's watching our pets. Okay. Ah, Sweet Sea Monster, that's nice. Fashion Warrior, we need you to battle against the Foodie Beauty and her Temu hauls. Yes. Need you in the nest. Maybe she forgot his birthday was coming up. Yeah, maybe. She's so preoccupied with herself and her anxiety. And chicken skins. A poop cake. Oh. Yeah, I'll set up a birthday party for him for this weekend. We can do that. We got his Ramadan song. We got his birthday songs. No Axel F. I refuse. No. Yeah, we'll set up something nice for him. Booty cakes, exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Michelle Redmond. Thank you. We won't call you a loser, Fashion Warrior. Never. Never. You want some Ramadan? Shall we end the evening on the Ramadan song? I can't do that to the rest of you. I know Dirt Merchant, it'll lull him right to sleep. Like, oh, so relaxing, the Ramadan song. So we won't end on this because that's going to depress too many people, but we can hear it.
رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران.
People are like, okay, see ya. We're not ending on that. We can't. Oh, yeah. I guess, Kathy, the kids these days call Axel F Crazy Frog. I didn't know that either. I don't know what that's. I guess it's like a ringtone they call crazy. I don't know. It's Axel F to me. And apparently to you also. Yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me this evening.
By eggplant, I mean dick.
And in the nest. Love having you all in the nest so much. I wish it wasn't so long since I had seen you last, but we will definitely get together this weekend and do a little birthday, a little 31st birthday for Salah. We'll do something special for him. Maybe some Russian sugar girls that are really owls, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fallen Angel, it was a song. It was called Axel F. It's the Crazy Frog song that he plays on the keyboard. You know, he's a musician. But it was in this movie called Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah. Definitely fun times. Had by all, yes. And thank you for putting up with my rambling earlier. Yeah, appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever. Know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, glad to have you in the nest, Fashion Warrior. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Okay. All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, good night.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright guys, see you soon and goodbye.